Who's ready to ride? My shooters got shooters. Once you're in the sight, our aim is the truest. You know I got soul and you know he a fighter. Call him the podcast piper, the smoothest of snipers. Red Dead Panda from the shadows, with a point of precision. The glue of the crew, an assassin with missions. And Nero the line, front line in the block. The shotgun of the truth, the podcast rock. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Tune in on your Saturday night. You can't miss, you won't miss. If you aim down sight. Aim down. Aim down sight, yeah, go. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Aim down sight, we don't miss. Tune in on your Saturday night. You can't miss, you won't miss. If you aim down sight. ADS, 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 oh no. Oh no. Aim down sight. ADS, 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 oh no. Oh no. Aim down sight.
Karina. Oh. There we go. Correct one this time. Adjusted it slightly. Welcome everybody to episode, what are we? 77? 78. 78, right? I have no idea anymore, everybody. Of AIM Downsides or ADS podcast. We have Nero with us, and he's back. And then we have the fantastic Tegan with us this week.
Hi.
So we're gonna go around, find out what everyone's been up to around gaming, how everyone's week has been, and for everyone who is joining us live in the chat, just jump in and let us know what you've been up to as well. Yeah. Oh, something just happened on my end. All right. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's all working, I think. Okay. I'm going to actually throw to our guests. Lyriic might be here. He might not. He's had some problems with his laptop, so he might be joining us on his phone. He might not be joining us. So if he does show up, hello. At least join up in the chat. Yeah. Finally I finally took his computer away from him, so I have control over everything now. But yeah, Tegan, what have you been up to? And thank you for joining us. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me here. Very cool to be here. What have I been up to? Just playing Fallout 76 as usual. Fallout 76 and tiny little bit of the Yakuza pirate game. Tiny little bit of ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. I've had that game forever. And I finally was like, I'm going to actually play it. I was like, all right, this is basically...
Never played ESO?
Well, I mean, I've had it for 10 years, but I didn't touch it. And then after going back to 76 and being like, all right, this is good. ESO is a lot better now too. So
ESO is so good. I played it religiously when it first came out, and I've gone back to it every so often, but there's no one who wants to play with it with me on it, so I play by myself.
Yeah, it's basically just Skyrim. You don't even have to really do the online part. You can just play it.
Yep, you can
That's
just
good
play
enough
it.
for me.
That's basically how I actually do it. I just play it. I don't do any of the online-y stuff. I just go and have fun and get my ass handed to me when I'm too low a level in certain places. Oh, all right. Nero.
You're like big old deep breath.
Nero, what have you been up to? Sanchez is calling you out as next gen grifter. Hashtag next gen grifter.
Sanchez is talking smack already.
Yeah, you got to though. You got to. You know, we love it when people talk smack. Yeah, especially Nero. Oh, why can't I? Can you hear him?
I can.
Why is it on mine that I can't hear him?
I don't know.
Oh, 1 second. Can everyone else hear him?
I can.
All right, 1 second. I will be back. I'll be back, and that's probably the issue. I'll come back.
There's only one other person in the chat. I think I scared everybody away. They're like, this fucking guy's on the show today? Never mind. I can hear you, but I don't know. We're offline. We're in a different setting or whatever. I mean, we're online, but you know what I mean. We're in the background, so. Sanchez says you're muted, so I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame. She's probably just rebooting or something. What's up? Now I can't hear you.
I was on mute.
Yeah, all right.
Can I hear Nero? Honestly, I feel like my computer just hates my guts.
Say something, Nero.
Literally.
No?
Nope.
I heard it. Fine.
It's just on my end. All right. I'm going to have to go. You continue talking, Nero. I'm going to go figure out what's happening on my end.
Are you using Streamlabs or OBS or something? Or
nope.
You don't use any of those? All right. You do it all in a browser or something?
EVMux is browser-based, yes.
Never heard of it. Don't know, man.
You might just have to play around and like walk us through stuff, Nero, until I can get my audio sorted. I don't know why.
Just use SOS. Like just talk enough to the lighting up thingy. The way the thing lights up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can totally hear you fine. So you can't hear Nero right now either. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Like we're all in the same thing, and I can hear him fine.
Can Nero hear me?
Yeah,
Okay,
he can hear you.
no problem.
I'm just gonna relay everything.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be right back, and I'll see if that fixes everything because I don't know what's happening. I blame Windows and a recent update that applied to my system.
Yep, the chat can't hear him either. Nero
Yeah.
the chat can't hear it, so I don't know, man.
All right, I'll be back. Why is it not?
Maybe Nero should come back in. I don't know, or both of you.
Yeah, that means you're just gonna have to. We'll figure it out. Sorry, guys.
You maybe go solo on my first show. I was like, okay,
yeah. Figure it out.
Just leave it.
We'll just leave you behind, and then Lyric will be like, "What's going on?"
And then everyone will be like, "Man, this new guy is like so much better." Like Panda and Nero.
I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, he joins in and we're fixed.
It's the 1 hour difference. Fucked something up somehow.
Yeah, probably.
I don't see how, but I'm only talking out my butt.
Hello.
Oh, I can hear you.
Chat. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, if I can hear you, they should be able to hear you now.
Sly.
Games with T.
What's up, Sly Crow?
Let me know, man.
Likely selected a different input of microphone. Yeah,
because
they
like. All right, cool.
I have no idea. I went and made all of mine were on my.
We're good.
Yeah. Sorry, Nero. Continue.
Sometimes simple force closing Chrome and opening up and do it. So
if you try turning it off and on again.
I've been playing a lot of marathon. Shout out Games with T, bro. I gotta get in there. I don't know how late you're gonna be up, but after the pod, I definitely be spinning back through there. Been having a blast with that, man. Awesome game. I'm loving everything about it. The gunplay, the combat, the little lore, the codex, the music, the weird art style and art direction they got going is really cool. I finished Resident Evil Requiem, reviewed that. Check out the review on the channel whenever you guys get a chance. Really fantastic game. Capcom just does not miss. 10 out of 10 for me. I really have no complaints. I'm tempted to play it again just to clean up some of the trophies and maybe go for the plat eventually, but I'm just not one of those guys that kind of like replaying games back to back. I kind of like once I finish a game, I need to sit with it for a while, take a break, and then come back later. So yeah, shout out to Capcom. And I've been playing a lot of Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. This game is
Hyrule Warriors
really good.
Is that a new game?
No, it came out last year. It's a Nintendo Switch 2 game.
So it's a sequel because they did a Hyrule Warriors.
I know
on the first Switch.
I thought Hyrule Warriors came out on like the Wii or something. I'm thinking about something else, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe the first
I think
game.
you're thinking maybe like Wii U, but I'm pretty sure I can't remember if it came out on the Wii U because I only buy very specific games. But I know it was on the Switch one. What's up, fuck you?
What's up, Fark? Look who it is. I haven't seen anyone running away yet. 7 people.
Sounds like a good week. I'm sorry we couldn't do a show last week, everybody. I was doing a charitable run. So that will happen to be the exact same day that the show goes live, and it takes the whole day. And so I wasn't available. And then Nero couldn't do the show, and we didn't. Lyric
is saying he's been kicked out. Did you kick him out?
I honestly always I try and get rid of all the AI as much as I can.
So Lyric is AI. Is that what you're saying? He was never real?
Yeah. I'm surprised we haven't been cancelled having an AI host on the show. Like, honestly.
Who says I'm not AI? I might be AI.
All right. Anything else, Nero, you wanted to add?
Nah, I've just been jumping around. I was, looking forward to playing Crimson Desert, had it pre-ordered and everything, but between my backlog and Pragmata and Saros coming next month, I kind of canceled that. If it comes out and get like just raving reviews to the point like I just can't ignore it, then I have no problem reordering it and re-getting it. But it's just no game that big. I'm not against. Actually, that's kind of like my style of game. That's why I like some of these Ubisoft, Valhalla, and AC Shadows type of games. I just like exploring and having big environments, but I just don't know if I'm wanting to commit to that right now. I got a really good backlog on my PS5 Pro, especially with the PSSR2 update coming in. Got a really great backlog on my Switch 2 that just continues to grow. They had the Mario games on sale over the Mario Day period, and I picked up 3D Mario and Bowser's Fury for $30 from Walmart. I'm like, that's great. And everybody always say Nintendo games don't go on sale. But I say about half of my library of first party games outside of the Switch 2 games that are pretty much brand new. I've gotten all my Switch one generation games on sale. So
Are they all physical copies?
Yeah, most of them for sure.
Did you buy them online or did you go into a physical store and buy them?
Online.
Yeah, that's the thing. You go into a physical store, they're not on sale.
Yeah, but in the States, most of the time people
now.
Over here,
especially
most
New Zealand.
time,
In New Zealand, it's just not happening.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably definitely different over there, but over here in the States, it's most of the time it's more convenient to just order this stuff from either Amazon, Best Buy, or Walmart. It's plenty of times I do go into Walmart or Target, and I never. I mean, it do be good sales in there and stuff that you might only get in store, but 9 times out of 10 they don't got what I'm looking for, or it's sold out, or something like that. So 90% of my physical shopping for games, I just order online unless I go to a GameStop or something like that.
Good on you. What have I been up to this week? I completed Power Wash Simulator 2. And I say completed every achievement. Yeah, I loved it. Because I haven't really had a lot of time to play games, and I've been tired, like working ridiculously hard. And so when I get home, I'm like, I don't have the bandwidth. I want to be in a party chat with people. I don't have a bandwidth to play anything serious. So I put that on and I just kind of zone out playing that game and then chat in the party chat. But been playing Diablo 4 again. I've been playing that recently anyway, but new season dropped, so you get to be the butcher occasionally, and that's been really cool, changing into the butcher and like killing things.
I thought the new season wasn't dropping until the DLC come.
They've got like, I don't know if it's like a proper new season, it might be a mini new season, I don't know. Diablo is Blizzard, and they'll just do whatever the hell they want. But if you want to test out the Paladin class, you can. The only caveat to that is once you hit the level cap, it wants you to buy it. So that's my only thing that's bullshit on that side. It's like a free-to-play weekend to test out this character. I'm like, well, they should have just let them have no level cap, and then after the free play, you have to buy it. But no, Blizzard being Blizzard as they are. But I've got some cool Doom guy cosmetics for the season already. So I'm happy with that.
Was that free or?
I tend to only go for the free stuff because Blizzard is going to fucking take your arm, your leg, your kidney, and everything they can to if you buy any cosmetics. So this is the free stuff that I've got. So I've got the shield. I've got a couple of other things, but I can't think of what they are. The shield's the most predominant one because it's like the Dark Ages gear. Yeah. Yes, that like
is that a new character? Diablo 4?
So there's Paladin, which is a new class. The other new class, which is the Warlock, I feel like is launching end of this month, beginning of next month. And that'll launch at the same time because that character's already launched for Diablo 2 and Diablo Immortals if you play on the mobile game, which I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I played a bit of Diablo 4. I was into it for like a couple weeks, and then I was like, this is really great, and then I just stopped playing it because I have ADD. So
yeah, I also started Planet of Lana 2, which came out. And if you played the first one, then I highly recommend playing this one. It is out on Game Pass. You can always buy it if you don't have Game Pass. But
I was going to say, was it in premium too, or was it just an ultimate? You playing it via
I
ultimate?
don't know because I have ultimate. So
wait, I thought ultimate was ultimate. Is premium better than ultimate now?
No, it's the cheaper tier.
Yeah, because like to me, premium and ultimate is almost the same
What's
word.
up, Talos? What's
Confusing.
up? Good to see
Yeah,
you.
they
my
are pretty
friend.
close.
It's like,
You would think.
to me, premium almost sounds better than ultimate. I was like, too many fucking different. Sorry,
They should have dynamic.
if I swear, is it okay to swear in here? I don't mean to swear. I just
You
kind of.
can swear. I swear all. You've been in the chat when I've been swearing
I
like a
don't know. I'm just like,
mofo.
I don't mean to. I just like say it randomly, like a douche. So
You're fine. You're all good. You're all good. You can.
This is a dope podcast.
well, fuck.
Yeah,
That's
dude,
fucking
well-
awesome. Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
exactly.
Fuck this. Balls and shit.
Honestly, yeah.
Sound like Cartman for South Park, man.
Direct. Get it out of me. I'm sorry to anyone who has that. Sorry. Disrespectful. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Well, we can crack into some stuff then, I guess. What have we got on our quick news?
What's on the
All right,
docket?
well, first thing, man, shout out to Nintendo, man. I love to see them thriving with these single player games. Well, when I say single player, even though these games got, multiplayer and co-op aspects, it's just good to see them not chasing that live service slop bullshit that the rest of the gaming industry is chasing. So I love to see that. Global sales for Pokemon. Now, how do you pronounce this? Is it Pokopia or Pokopia? Like I'm
We're gonna poke.
Pokopia.
Pokopia.
Yeah,
Okay, all right, okay. Yeah, so
Yeah, 'cause
global sales of
Poke-
Pokemon Pokopia for
Kinda
the
came-
Nintendo Switch 2
I'm gonna
system.
chuck us into the Twitter thing so you can see it.
Poko.
I need to share my screen though.
Pokopia. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't play Pokemon at all, so I'm like, okay, good for them, I guess.
That's fine. I'm about to get into it.
Pokopia. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Global sales of Pokemon Pokopia for the Nintendo Switch 2 system have surpassed 2.2 million units, including 1 million units sold in Japan. And I think about over 500K of those was physical copies. And this is just the first 4 days since the worldwide launch on March 5th. So that's beautiful to see. I see a lot of my timeline. A lot of
Playing
people
this,
really
yeah.
enjoying it, really having a good time. I see a lot of people picking up Switch 2s for this
Mm.
game. So that's just another example of exclusives do sell consoles when they're done right. It's good to see this game being received well. Got I think a 89 on Metacritic. It had dropped to 88, but some more reviews came in and tied it with Resident Evil Requiem for the top 2 reviewed games so far of 2024. I mean, I'm talking about 2024. Wow, 2026. I don't know why that 2024. Something about 2024. I was just reading something earlier about that year. But yeah, of 2026, man. So you love to see it, man. Chat, has anybody picked this up? Are you playing it? I definitely plan to pick it up eventually. I'm just chopping down a little bit of the Switch 2 backlog in the meanwhile. But it's definitely pretty much already picked up for me in my mind. I definitely want to check it out. I have not played Pokemon games pretty much at all. People have recommended the Red Leaf to me. I plan on picking that up eventually as well too. So you're never too old to try things you never tried before. And I'm one of them gamers that consider myself extremely open-minded. I'm always willing to jump into things. Now, I know the homie TJN said it's not for him. So what about you, Panda? Are you gonna? Is this gonna be the game to make you get a Switch to?
No, it is not a Zelda game. It is not going to make me get a Switch 2. But I am interested in it. I'm just waiting. Like, I've got a friend who's playing it at the moment, so I just want to hear from them before I think about whether or not I pick it up when I pick up my Switch 2. Because I'm like I love Pokemon. Like, I played Pokemon Go. I played the Pokemon Eevee and Pikachu game that came out where you got the little ball that you could actually throw, and it was like, yeah, kind of like Pokemon Go but on the Switch. Yeah, and I'm busy playing Pokemon Fire Red at the moment, so which I haven't touched for the last couple of days because I sit there till like 3 a.m. playing it. I'm like, I have to go to work the next day, so that's not really my a little bit addicted, but yeah, no, I'll probably grab it when I pick up a Switch 2. Hopefully by that point it's on sale. But I'm definitely wanting to pick up that other Pokemon game that's coming out next year, 2027.
Oh yeah, the
I
Wind
believe we're in
Waves.
20.
That
Like,
looks...
it's next year is 2027. People keep saying that. I'm like, that's like 2 years away. I'm like, wait a second, we're in 2026, and it keeps destroying my soul that we're in 2026. Insane. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it.
Why? Why
Speaking of
exactly do
Switch
you
too,
do
I
that?
also picked up Planet of Lana too on the Switch too.
There you go. There you go.
You only
And the
play it on
first game,
Switch
first
or
game
what?
was like $4, $5.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, there you go. There you go. Oh, I'm saving, so I'm actually going to be really, really, I guess, kind of like a Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob with my money at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna be really, really tight with my money. So I'm not even picking up Crimson Desert right away because I want to hear about it, and I also want it to be on a sale. But it is a play anywhere game, so buy it once either on the Xbox Microsoft Store, and you can play it on Xbox, or buy it on the Xbox Store and you can play it on PC. So it's there you go.
New games are too expensive now for me. They're like
Yeah,
in Canada, new games are basically $100 for the base game. I was like,
yeah, that's like us right now.
I
It's
don't want to buy anything brand new anymore.
$110, sometimes depending
It's
on the
ridiculous.
game. It could be $120, and I'm like, nah. Yeah, gaming is
Yeah,
really
gaming
expensive.
gaming is definitely expensive, man. Especially when you got these subscriptions as well going up everywhere. Game Pass,
Mm,
PS Plus, and just even not even just gaming subscriptions. Just TV subscriptions, freaking Netflix. Who knows how much Paramount is going to be after the deal
yeah,
go through for them to acquire HBO and everything. So definitely got to be wise with your money, man. And like I said, Crimson Desert looks freaking amazing to me. But it's just if I can't
stop
commit,
spotting.
and if I know I'm not gonna like commit and be able to quote unquote no life that game right here and then. What's good, Spartan? Always good to see you, bro. If I can't no life that game right then and there for a game that size, because okay, not to go on a tangent, but like when I think of like really big games, right? Something like a Dragon's Dogma 2,
Fucking love that
Starfield,
game.
Red Dead Redemption 2, or GTA, when I get my hands on them games, I'm hooked and I just no life those games. I'm not saying that won't happen with Crimson Desert, and maybe this time next week, I'll be like, yo, I end up picking it up anyway, and I'm having a blast. But I just don't know if I'm going to commit to it the same way I will something like picking up Cyros day one. I know that's going to be a game I sit through and try to see through fully. Something like Pragmata, or even something like a Forza Horizon 6. Whenever I get my hands on that, like games I just know I'm gonna commit to right away. So no
Yes.
waiting, and then Panda. By the time you do get around to being able to get it, you'll be able to pick it up on a good sale. Maybe
Yeah, I
50.
know. I'm going to be
It
picking up on
really
a good
pays to
sale.
be a patient gamer nowadays, guys. I can't preach that enough.
I agree. I think we've spoken about this at nauseum and at length in past podcasts, and I talk about it till I'm going blue in the faces. I really, really, really fucking hate um, picking up a game day one and being highly disappointed with the performance, the bugs, the fact that they sold you on a product and they didn't deliver on that product and they're just going to patch it later. No wonder there's not many early adopters. No wonder they're seeing consistent declines in day one sales, because people would rather pick it up on a discount when you fucking patched the game. So it's actually what you sold us on. Yeah, Game Pass is a different conversation because like I've paid for the subscription, I can get access right away for those things. But like on top of paying for that and then paying for a game outright day one, considering how hard it is sometimes to get refunds, yeah, it's like playing roulette out on the street sometimes when you're looking at purchasing a video game day one. So
Honestly, sometimes it's like you got to choose. Like for me, if it comes down to like if PS Plus go too high, I'm dropping that the same way I drop Game Pass, because it comes to a point where if the subscription get too high, depending on how much I
outweighs
play
the
within a couple of months, I might as well just own the game. You know what I'm
yeah
saying? Like I've been really contemplating on how I'm gonna play Forza Horizon 6 in May, because I plan to pick it up on my PS5 Pro day one. I have no problem buying the game and supporting playground games. I never have, never will. Same thing with Fable. But at the same time, I'm like, do I double dip and just buy it on my Series X as well? Because do I want to rent Forza until it comes, and then by the third month it's already $90? I could have just so it's a lot of politicking. You know what I'm saying?
mm.
Depending on who you are and how you
Well, I think
um,
it's a lot of
consume the
what your
games.
situation is and what you're willing to put
Oh,
up with and what
definitely.
you're willing to do in that space. Like I half my price for Game Pass with my sister. I also have started buying the 3-month ones because it's cheaper than actually paying for the outright subscription month to month. So I really think Microsoft needs to look at alternative options rather than just month to month. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. Fuck you. I really buy day one these
Yeah, I
days.
agree.
I'd rather wait 6 months to a year. I agree with you there. I feel like that's the gamer I used to be as well. I used to be quite strict with my money, and I would go in. And now EB Games is gone in New Zealand, which is kind of sad. I'd go in and like find physical games that have gone like 6 months later on sale, and just do it that way. But I don't
I
do
think I'm
that
kind of a
often.
mix. I definitely await some games. I have no problem waiting a year, half a year, but I also kind of got the mindset where it's like, depending on what you do in life, life is too short. We work really hard. Sometimes along the way in living life, and we got to spend so much on groceries and just life necessities and stuff like that. Sometimes, depending on the game, I feel like it's okay to treat yourself if it's something you really want and
Yeah,
something you've really been anticipating. But I'm also on the side of RQ where a lot of these games just are not worth getting day one, whether it's
yeah.
got to wait for patches and games to be improved, and
So I will.
it's really a game by game scenario.
I'm probably gonna pick up Fable Day One anyway. Like actually pick it up, purchase it, um, and then I will probably be purchasing Forza Horizon 6 Day One, and actually purchase it. And those are like probably the two games that I will purchase Day One this year.
Facts, fuck
Um,
you.
yeah, like E Day when E Day releases, obviously that hopefully it's got co-op on it because my twin and I have played it non-stop co-op. We'll play that through Game Pass, and then I'll probably buy it on a discount for her since Gears is one of her favorite franchises. And so yeah, that's probably what's going to end up happening instead. But yeah,
Game
I'm
Pass.
just going to be really, really strict with that.
Game Pass got me ruined though. Like that's the thing. Like if a game comes day one into Game Pass, then I'll just play it there, and then if I really like it, I'll buy it. But it's like Game Pass got me ruined. Like I don't even want to play a new game anymore unless it's on Game Pass. I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, fair. I mean, it has definitely changed people's purchasing habits. I definitely agree with you there. I've noticed a difference on my side. Like, I only buy like games now if they're like on a really, really, really good discount. Like, I'm like, fuck, I don't think this game is worth that price, and so I won't until I think it is.
The last the last game I actually bought on launch, and even though it was a great game, I still regretted buying it day one. Was the RE4 remake? Great game, but I was still like, I could have waited a couple months. It was like $100 basically, and I'm like, if I want to pay $100 on a game, then I want it to last forever.
True, 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 true.
Versus
For
new-
those who are just joining us, we're just going through the quick topics. We have TGAN or Tegan with us as our guest this week. Nero's here. Lyric may be joining later if he can. So he might be a late bloomer in that respect. If you know, you know.
Pause.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Yeah,
all right, what was our next one? Is it the
Yeah, well,
Yotai stuff?
yep. Last thing on that topic before we do go, the thing about gaming nowadays, even if you don't get things day one, games go on sale relatively quick, and certain studios and publishers go on sale even quicker. So nothing is wrong with waiting for a sale or getting it day one. It
Yeah.
depends on how you want to support. Ghost of Yote Legends mode has launched. Sucker Punch said this has been in development for as long as the single player, and you can definitely tell. Four bosses at launch: the Spider, Oni, Kitsune. I always butcher that name. And Lord Sato. The raid is considered end game, and that content requires four players. Shout out to Reese. I haven't seen him in a chat yet, but I know he's listening for sure. If not now, later. Reese is my Ghost of Yote buddy, man. We platinumed the game alongside each other during the playthroughs and chatted about it. And now we've been playing Legends. This mode is really good, man. And this could have easily been a $20-$30 standalone game for the people that didn't purchase the base game, but this is really high quality, man. They got a little campaign for two players. Me and him been going through that. They got like you mentioned, the raids. They got survivals. They got a lot of gear you can unlock. No microtransactions for as far as the eye can see. Nothing at all. Everything is just earned in game. And we gotta Oh, shout out Reese pulling out right there for that Yote talk. But yeah, definitely a great DLC. And we need more of this in the industry. And I always say, this is what I want Sony to do. I don't want you chasing
Look
that
up Yogi.
live service slot bullshit. And I'm gonna always say that it's okay to just let somebody swing around two player in Spider-Man 2. It's two Spider-Mans there. Let us swing around. No, Last of Us, if you're not gonna give us factions, at least let me, Reese, and maybe another one of the homies, we load up as three of us and just give us a horror mode where we just sit here and fight off clickers and zombies and shit like that until we go down. Sometimes simple shit like this that's free and added on is really fun, and it gives a game that was originally just a single player AAA release. It gives it legs to just continue to be played, keep people
Quick,
tied up in your ecosystem.
quick
So
question.
shout out
Asked
to
in the
Sucker
chat.
Punch.
Is it free DLC? I don't know.
Yes, it's free. The first Legends for Ghost of Tsushima is free, and this is free as well. So it's just a bunch of free DLC, Talos. It's a lot of content here, and like I said, you don't have to spend $1. If you bought Ghost of Yote for $70 day one, like I did, you don't have to spend nothing. If you end up picking it up 2 months from now on the sale for $30, it's going to be there. It's going to be free, and it's really fun to play with friends, man. I like just good co-op experiences. That's not a bunch of skill-based matchmaking, throwing my controller bullshit, in the typical
Yeah.
aspect of multiplayer games. Next, we got Gears of War E-Day is still on track for 2026 release. Xbox has an incredible lineup of games this year, and from a lot of iconic first-party franchises, Halo and Gears of War, and Fable as well, and Forza. So I'm excited for
I'm gonna move us back. Sorry.
Gears E-Day for sure.
What's that? Whoa. What was that?
Transition. Yeah.
Transitions. Fancy.
I'm excited that Gears of War Day is still on track. We haven't really heard anything about it since that teaser trailer, so I'm expecting something big at the mid-year show. Hopefully, we'll see. Because I also expect Fable to have something big at that mid-year show, so it's going to be interesting. Oh,
Yo, why is that thing right in front of my face? I don't like it.
it'll disappear.
Go away.
He's just. I'm sorry. He's gifted 5 memberships.
How dare you gift memberships when my face is here, sir? How dare you?
Much love to General. Always showing the utmost love, man. Appreciate you, brother.
Yes,
Martin
yes,
in the
we
house.
do.
What, Epic Treasure's here? What's up, Epic? Are you here? What's up, girl?
No, I feel like they've.
Wait, do they give memberships to people who aren't even here?
I think so.
That's
Yeah,
I get an
whoever
email
subscribes to the channel.
Whoever
Pretty much.
subscribed, there
You
you
get
go.
an email sometimes saying that someone bought me a membership to a show, and I'm like, I don't remember even being on that show. So okay.
You would be subscribed to the channel, so that
Yeah, but it's just like if I'm not live, this just seems kind of weird. But anyways, weird things.
Yes. Yeah, all done now. He's just gonna get you again, man. He's gonna spend the whole day just getting you.
Oh yeah,
it all works out for you, right? That's why I'm here.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
I bring all the
Still,
boys
Yogi.
together.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen with like Halo and Gears under Asher now. Interesting.
All
There's
cancelled.
there's a lot of like moments where you can't think they're going to do what you think they're going to do, and then they're going to go, no, we're going to do something else. So at this stage, everything is still on track as per normal. Yeah.
Can I just say though, I never saw the part where Asha says the plan isn't the plan to the plan. I'm like, that sounds like the dumbest thing to say out loud. You're basically
The plan
just saying,
is the plan until it isn't.
that's
the
just like
plan
saying
type
we
situation.
actually don't know. We actually don't know what we're doing yet. We're just
Yeah,
gonna.
Well, she's
That's
saying
what-
the
that's
plan is
exactly
what it
how it
is right now. This is the plan.
Yeah,
We're
but
just
it's a
going
dumb
to
thing to say.
keep going
Makes
as
it
is,
sound very.
and then until it's not the plan. So I
'Cause
think
my
they're
thing
doing
is when you get this
strategy at the
position,
moment.
Don't say stuff like
this
that.
position, you should already know what your plan is. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you step into this position, you should have a clear cut plan
Oh,
for the future.
If you don't tell anybody. Just
You
keep it to
also have
yourself.
to take into account everything else to understand what you can do within that space. You just
I think
can't.
I'm being a little bit too.
You go, this is the plan, because it's like trying to move the Titanic. It's a big thing to move. So they've got
It
to.
shouldn't be It shouldn't be though.
Oh, that is the way every company is,
You could
though.
just keep doing
Everything
what they're
takes
already doing.
time.
I don't really see what they were
Everything
doing that was
takes
so
time.
terrible that they had to get rid of everyone anyways. Like I don't know. Politics, I guess.
Well, Phil was
Well,
retiring,
at least you
Phil
wanted
was already leaving, I
the
knew that, but
and they
at
obviously
least I respect
happy
that.
with the way that with the way the trajectory of everything that was going, and so they've done a 180.
I just want to give you flowers on that, TJ, and I respect you
cool.
standing on that and saying you don't understand that because there's a lot of people that just flipped up overnight and like, oh well, the old strategy is stupid, it didn't make sense, and but you was just
I liked
literally
the old strategy.
jumping jumping up and down for the play everywhere bullshit that I was never with. By the way,
I
I
totally
never was
agree.
with that play. I
I
was
actually
never with that. Not play anywhere. I'm sorry, that's the wrong thing. Play anywhere is a dope feature. Let me
You
take that
mean
back. I
you mean
wasn't with
yeah,
what?
that. This is an Xbox. Like I'm not with my fucking phone being an Xbox. No, the
well it's
fuck
the
it's
same
not.
kind of thing.
If I can't access my 360 library, my Xbox One library, and play it natively, it's not a fucking Xbox. So to me, that was a slap in the face to just the console enthusiast part of me. But to get back on the subject
That's
of,
gonna
did
be
you
the
feel? Did,
case, so it's gonna end up happening in the sense of everything was gonna be an Xbox
They
eventually.
just rebranded it. The same thing. Play Anywhere is the same thing. They just
It's the
rebranded it.
same shit pretty much.
Yeah.
CGAN, did you give your thoughts on Gears E-Day still being on schedule to arrive?
I'm not the biggest Gears guy, so I'm like, cool. As long as
Okay.
the big I mean it's a big year either way. Like I actually don't really play the
It
big
is. It is
three
for
at
sure.
all. Like but I played Forza 5 and I loved it. But even Halo or Gears, I honestly don't even unless I have Game Pass, then I'll check it out. If not, I'm like, whatever. I'm more
Well,
excited
now
for Fable than anything else.
yeah, Fable's like that fourth pillar that people forget about, but
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking forward to.
that's the one. That and Forza are like my two like ride or die type
Yeah.
situations. I mean, Halo would be great, but not other than campaign evolved. Like,
Yeah, like what do
what
they
else
even
is
have?
happening in that space?
Yeah, like if there were coming out with a Halo this year, how come we've heard nothing about it yet?
See,
Unless
because
it's
that leads
Fable.
into my point. Because that's why I wanted you to go first. Because I wanted to. My only beef with this Gears E-Day, the Halo, like it's a big year for Xbox,
It's
right?
too many
It's a
games.
lot of great games that's coming.
Too
My
many
only
games.
problem is, as a consumer, I need some release dates. This is a really fucking stacked year. We have GTA coming, we have Wolverine coming, we have dope third
GTA.
party games coming. We have a lot of really dope. We know a Call of Duty is still coming for sure in November, whatever that ends up being. So we
Yeah.
know it's a lot of really good, dope, high quality games coming. So I think it would be good to start getting some dates and some pre-orders up in a year this pack because I'm the type of gamer where I plan on buying Halo campaign evolve. Halo is one of my favorite franchises ever, so I don't give a fuck. I'm buying that shit. So if you give me the option to buy it now, even if it's coming out in November or December, whenever it's coming out, or just open up those pre-orders, that gives me room to get your game now and not have to worry about competing with it. Because what if Halo drops around Wolverine? Now I'm in a position, or drops around Fable. Now I'm in a position to where I have to choose. So I would love if Fable, E-Day, and Halo would get some release dates sooner than later. And I know we got the showcase showing up, so we probably get it there. But
June.
it's 12 months in a year. We already about to be
Mm,
4%. Like I would like some release dates. I don't think that's a insane request. But me personally, I'm excited for all four. The three more than Fable. I never really played Fable or invested time in it, but this looks dope. I like RPGs, but I love Forza, I love Halo, I love Gears. I'm happy everything is looking to still be delivered this year. I would just really like some release dates.
yeah. I don't blame you
Well,
on that one.
I'm
I
just
would
I'm
like
saying it
a release
right now.
date.
I don't think GTA 6 is coming out this year, personally.
I can see you going either way. I don't think
Early
that's a
next
hot take.
early next year maybe. First quarter next year. That's my guess.
We'll see. We'll see.
Maybe
There's
we'll
plenty
see.
of time
It
for them to
depends on
delay it.
it depends on how the marketing campaign goes. If they pick up marketing real heavy over the summer, then for sure. But if the summer goes and comes and we don't really get no trailers and shit like that, then it's like I can see it being
Mm,
delayed.
yeah.
Now this next piece of news is really dope. So, as an initiative to bring more games from small and mid-sized studios to the Xbox ecosystem, developers deciding to release their games on Xbox will now receive PlayFab's core game services across platforms at no additional cost. So I'm not going to pretend like I know, like, oh, I'm not a game developer, but I did do a little brief reading on this, and it just seems to be really beneficial for devs. It just, if they want to add crossplay across, PlayStation and Switch and PC, they won't be charged for that. That'll be covered. That was just one of the things I seen. It's a lot of other benefits, and all this says to me is this is dope. I think this is definitely what Xbox continue to needs to be doing. Anything to get developers more comfortable with, bringing games to your ecosystem and to this fan base is awesome. So I'll always champion that. It's really good to see.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I know we're going to talk about Project Helix and probably talk about Jason Ronald's conversation about what's happening in that space a little bit later. But Tegan, sorry, I'm gonna. It's
Holy
so
Tegan, so good.
I'll
Yeah, I'm
get
gonna call
there.
you
It's
Tegan
because I have
for
to
sure. I gotta
override it in my brain from saying TGA into Tegan. So I'll get there.
All right,
What
we'll go.
excited about hearing about these being easier to develop for developers around having access to this at no charge.
Well, this it's all good. With there's great news.
Yeah.
I don't know what else there's to say. I mean, Xbox seems to make it easier for indie developers. Maybe it's not, but it seems like that are. That's the impression I get is that they try to help out indies a lot more. Maybe PlayStation's the same way, but that's just the impression I get. So
Hmm.
I
it's
think
good all around.
from the outside looking in, I think they're all pretty on par because PlayStation does fund a lot of indie projects and studios and show them off at their state of plays, but Xbox also funds a lot of indie studios. You see something like Replace,
The idea Xbox
something
stuff,
like
yeah.
that. Tunic, little smaller games like that, Death's Door. So it's definitely a lot of
Cuphead.
indie games being promoted, and even this Nintendo as well. So I really think all three are really good at investing in the indies because the Nintendo just had an indie direct, and it's some
Mm.
really dope freaking indies. If you have a Nintendo console, Switch one or two, and you didn't watch the indie direct, go watch that because this is some really dope indie games coming to the Switch too, and some of them was Switch two exclusive. So that was really dope to see, man. Indie games are good for the soul. I
Yeah.
will always scream that from the rooftop.
I think there's just a massive push in relation to PlayFab and all of that around their Xbox mode and all of this, and we're going to talk about it. Are making it so much easier for developers to push the game out across both platforms with very little fuss or fanfare in that space, and so giving them access to all of this. And you're thinking like cross-platform identity, like the system will identify like what platform you're on, and you can share all the information across like cross-platform saves and everything like that. So there's a lot of work in that space to really bring these developers into that ecosystem and make it as easy as possible for them to deliver an Xbox version of that game and also a PC and make it compatible with all the other versions that they're delivering on other platforms. So I think it's really nice to see that they're doing a lot of work in that space because they have a lot of stuff that they need to do in that space to really get developers back on board because they lost them after the 360 generation, and they're slowly getting them back, like the work they've done with Square Enix and all of that. So yeah, it's good to see, and it was nice to hear that this is something that there's going to be no additional charge to access those services and have those additional advantages for some of those smaller studios who wouldn't necessarily have access to that. Yeah.
Definitely. Um, Next we got Slay the Spire. Speaking of indies again, Slay the Spire has sold 3 million copies on Steam in 1 week. It's good to see, man. These indie games come out of nowhere sometimes and be huge success. We've seen it with Balatro and other indie games, and even indie games that might not have had those numbers, but to me was still very impactful. Something like a Ball X Pit. I really enjoyed that. So always happy to see indies do good. Um, Chat, is this something you guys have played? I don't know if you've been following along with this, Tegan, but seems to be really popular.
I never played any Slay the Spire game. I'm not even sure what kind of game it is.
I think it's like a card
Open
game,
road,
turn
something to do
based.
with
I'm
roguelike
not
game.
sure.
Let's just say they have taken someone else's lunch as a result because they're doing really, really well. That's what I'm gonna say on
Who's lunch?
this. Yeah.
There's
So-
lunch. Who has lunch?
Who lunch? What you mean by that?
I'm hungry.
Around its numbers comparatively to other games' numbers, it's come in and it's doing really, really well. So good on them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want
I feel like that's a marathon shade.
to.
Typical grifter.
Yeah.
Grifting activities, Panda.
Oh,
It was
Grifting
a little bit of
activities.
marathon shade.
I haven't
As a
heard
Halo fan, you would probably really enjoy Marathon.
Oh, I'm not. It's more like everyone. It's more like this little indie game came out of nowhere, and has overshadowed Marathon's launch on PC. Is what
Very true,
I
but
mean.
funny enough, I don't know one person in real life playing that shit. But shout out to that game.
How many
though,
PC
sure.
gamer friends do you have? I have like
I have
PC
a
gamers
really good
who are
amount.
obsessed with it. Yeah.
Despite me
We were talking
shit,
about this game at work yesterday. Not yesterday, day
Despite
before.
me talking shit about PC a lot, you'll be surprised how many PC guys I DM and interact with on a daily. It's actually some really cool
Slide
PC
into their
people out there.
DMs, Nero.
Yeah, we tend to chat, but no marathon slander. Let her know, Crow. No, Crow, have
I've
my
got
back.
no
Yo, T,
marathon
where you at?
slander. I've got
No
no marathon
marathon
slander.
slander will be
Like, I
had
think the game looks
around
good and it
here.
will probably play well. I just haven't had. I'm not buying anything at the moment, so yeah.
I haven't heard anyone
Amazing.
say anything good about Marathon except Nero.
Huh.
Honestly,
Probably listening to grifters. Have anybody played it? Because
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you like this: the actual gamers in the community, the gamers that I fuck with and know that play the game. Shout out to Demo. I'm always big up Demo because
yeah.
no matter
Thanks
what
so
Demo
much.
takes, no matter what funny content he do, Demo is a fucking gamer. So that's one
Yep.
guy opinion I respect. Everybody out here shitting on this game have not fucking played it. It's the same way everybody shit on Starfield, and this is why I try to tell you
Psychro
guys to
said
stop
he
doing
loves
that shit.
marathon.
Yeah,
I-
Sly, I got to get out there with you, Sly Crow. I'm not talking about you guys specifically, but I'm just saying in general. We have a lot of people that don't like Sony and don't like Bungie, so they're hoping Marathon fail. Everybody is saying it's ass. You guys not realize you guys are doing the same shit that them idiots did to us people that enjoy Starfield. The same way I post Starfield clips and people will come out and gloom and doom and hate on the game to this day.
Yep.
It's the same shit happening with Marathon. So it's corny as fuck on all sides. If you're not going to play the game, shut the fuck up. If you're not going to support the game, shut the fuck up. But to sit around and watch Steam charts all fucking day like a fucking jobless virgin, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? When did we start playing Steam charts
They've been
more than
playing
consoles? And if you're a fucking
Steam
console
charts
gamer, what the fuck do
nonstop.
Steam charts mean to you anyway? As a console gamer, I play on the Switch. I play on my Series X. And I play on my PS5 Pro. What the fuck do Steam or any PC chart have to do
We
with me
spend
as a
too much
console
time
gamer?
on Twitter, I think.
It don't
I feel
move the
like
needle.
that's it. I feel like that's
It
it.
don't move
Like
the needle.
numbers.
Even when you're not on Twitter, it's a lot of great
not on Twitter.
gaming podcasts.
No, what I
and
mean
people
like that is
follow.
that is the discourse and conversation on Twitter. Yeah.
Yeah, even off of Twitter, I see a lot of this grifting shit on YouTube too. Even from good shows that I like. It's like, you got people like I'm gonna drop a name, fucking Skill Up. I respect Skill Up reviews, but he was saying shit that was just blatantly not fucking true. He was trying to downplay Marathon and big up Arc Raiders. Hey, I played a lot of fucking Arc Raiders. Certain things he was saying about the quest design and Arc Raiders is great. No, the fuck it's not. That's the one thing the community as a whole in Arc Raiders would say needs to be improved. So it's a lot of grifting going on out here. That shit is corny. That's why, chat, we play around, but that grifting shit, keep that off my name. Because the more I pay attention to the grifting community, the more I despise these dumb
You're
fucks.
talking about people who say one thing and then completely change it. They've got no integrity. I think you're talking about the people who have no
integrity. You might know who I'm talking about. Tegan, I know you're not on Twitter. And I know somebody in the chat for sure gonna know. And I wish Demo was here in the chat because you know what I'm talking about. It's this lady with orange hair, and she's a fucking grifter. I don't know if her name Vera or some shit like that. It's a clip of her getting exposed. Now she is one of them like Smash. She's like one of them like real bad grifters. She's like the Smash TJ type of guys. Like just the bad people, the bad apples in the community. Like people be scared to speak up. I'm not scared to speak on it. Fuck them. I don't want to collab with any of them. But anyway, she has been going on this fucking tyrant, downplaying Marathon from sun up to sundown, talking about Steam charts, saying how ass it is, this, that, and the third. Only for somebody to go to her 5-hour stream and capture just a minute of her gameplay looking like dog pure shit. She is fucking trash. Ass. It went viral. She's garbage. These are the people that is telling people like Tegan that Marathon is bad. I'm not with that shit. Show me you doing something cool in the game because everybody I know, like I said, shout out to Demo. that play the game is enjoying it. Flaws and all, they might critique it, say what needs to be improved, but it's a really good fucking game, and a lot of you people won't know that
I,
because you
I,
guys don't game.
I think
I
gamers.
Thank you, General Spartan. Her name is
Yeah.
Vera Dark. She's a fucking clown.
Very
I
dark.
wish we can put somebody DM Panda the footage that
Yeah,
I'm
send it
talking
to
about.
me.
Please send it.
No, I'm not slandering the
clear,
game.
though.
I was just saying, like, it's surprising
No,
that
not you, Panda.
indie
Not
game that I
nobody
never.
on the panel. It's just in
Because I
general.
think it looks good. I think it looks
I
good.
haven't.
I've
To be
been
clear,
dealing with this shit all week, bro. Every time I just post a clip being happy, it's nonstop. Whether it's a YouTube short, no matter where I'm at, Tegan,
I
it's
think
not saying
people are at
nonstop.
this point where
I'm
it's
not
saying
fun
shit
just
corny.
to try and like trash a game. I think
Yeah,
we're
I'm
at
not
that point
trashing it.
where
I haven't
it's
played
back
it.
to that bullshit again that we were dealing with like a couple of years ago, and it's just as bad as it was. Like people they just don't grow up. They just keep
I
trying to.
dealt with that shit so much during Starfield. Like you guys don't understand. Jay Duke will tell you,
I
bro.
fucking loved stuff.
Anytime you show off Starfield, bro, the amount
The
of
hate.
fucking idiots that comes in, that is corny.
But you know what's going to
I'm just
happen,
happy.
Nero?
I'm playing the game.
They're
I'm
going to
happy I
pick it
show
up on the
off and just get hate.
PlayStation, and then they're going to shut their mouths.
No, the people that saying this shit are not going to pick it up because they're fucking frauds. They're fake gamers.
Oh, they will
They're not gonna
pick it up because
wherever
they're
it's at.
fake gamers in the sense of some of them will pick it up because they only were trashing it because it was Xbox and PC only and it didn't come on PlayStation. Even some of the PC guys were interesting around some of the stuff like 400 hours in the game, wouldn't recommend. I'm like, what the f- You spent 400 hours in a game and you wouldn't recommend it? Like, I would never spend that much time in a game that I wouldn't recommend. That's how stupid some of the comments were about Starfield when Starfield came out. I was like, oh, God, roll my eyes every time I could. It was bullshit.
Yeah, just to be clear, I wasn't dumping on Marathon. I'm just saying I haven't heard anything
Oh yeah, for sure.
good about it personally. And personally, it doesn't interest me at all. The design is ugly to me. So that's enough to keep me away from it. Plus, I don't really care.
My energy not directed at the panel or not even anybody in the chats, like not my community. It's just the overall what's going on in the general broader scope of gaming. It is some real fucking dickheads out here in gaming that really want to see shit fail. If you're a Bungie fan and you want to see Destiny 3, you should not want to see this game fail, whether it's for you or not. And I'm not going to knock anybody's opinions. If you think the game is ugly, okay, that's fine. I'm not knocking nobody's opinions, but it's these dumbass people with these huge platforms out here that don't play the game, and if they do play the game, they're dog shit at it, and they broadcast to their huge audience about how bad the game is. We've seen it with Starfield. Now we're seeing it with Marathon. It don't matter what side of the fence you're on. You're gonna see it with the next Nintendo game. You've seen it with people trying to downplay Pokopia, whatever the fuck it is. It's just corny,
yeah, you're
man.
right.
It's super corny.
Yeah, Pokopia.
It's super corny, man. But everybody is entitled to their opinion. I just don't do good with these grifting motherfuckers because they doing a lot. They are a cancer to the gaming community. I'm gonna call it what it is. They are a
You're
cancer
not
to the gaming
wrong.
community.
I think they are also a cancer to the gaming community as well.
Was part of
Panda, I just sent it to the chat.
Fortunately.
The tweet I'm talking about.
Chat.
Yep. And if you scroll
it's
through the
just come
comments,
through now.
you'll even see our good buddy Demo in there, man, laughing at her too, because it's a fucking clown show. Like she is gonna be content. I'm gonna start making content out of these grifters that get exposed.
I picked up the new S26 Ultra with the privacy screen, right? Because my other phone was fucking on its last legs. It's really cool.
Wait, do it come
I
with
like
one
it.
built in?
Yeah, there's a privacy screen built in on this thing.
What? That's kind of dope. All right, like I'm an iPhone guy for sure, but
I don't know
that's
if you
kind of
can see it, but
innovative.
like that's the. And then the moment I start tilting it,
Oh wow!
immediately, and I don't have anything on it other than yeah.
All right,
it's
I
pretty
actually
cool.
really respect that from Samsung. That's actually really dope.
I'm just turning it off now, but yeah,
I don't know why that's so dope to me.
it's really cool. I was like, it's only on the Ultra. I was real disappointed it wasn't on the next one down. But do you know what? This is slightly smaller than my old phone, and I was like, how is that possible? But it's got more screen area, so I'm like, sweet.
Yeah, sometimes they small out the bezels and
I was like, yes, more
make the screen
screen. I was
bigger.
really worried because I was like, I don't want a big phone, and I wanted and it's slightly smaller than my last Ultra, so I'm really happy about that. Oh yeah, I've got it. Oh, I know I did not know that was her name. I know this chick. I don't watch anything of hers
Yeah.
because I think
Yeah,
she's
she's a fucking
trash.
clown.
Is that a
She's
real name?
trash, bruh. But it's people like her that is just doing damage
Put her
out
in the
here, bro.
rubbish.
Like,
Honestly, put her in the rubbish.
she's a clown, man. Like, and it's just so funny to see them get exposed nowadays. And also, Marathon is $40 too. That's another reason why it's so funny to see
Helldivers
people
2 was.
downplaying it. These same people buy fucking shitty ass Call of Duty every fucking year for $70 and then still pay microtransactions. And not just Call of Duty, Madden. I'm one of them. I buy Madden every fucking year. That is egregious. That is a bullshit. Thank God I play
You're
more
the
games.
problem.
I'm not a ball and gun gamer. Thankfully, I'm very
You're
diverse.
part of the problem.
I'm definitely not a ball gamer, but I'm a gun gamer. I like my gun games.
No, but it comes about being honest about it. I'm not gonna sit here and buy Madden every year, but then look at something like a $40 marathon and pretend like it's the worst thing ever.
I'm an
To me, that's-
RPG and gun gamer. That's where I sit. I love my role
Hey,
playing
it's
games.
better than the
I
ball
love
and
to
gun.
shoot
That
shit.
anything other than the ball and gun, that combo right there, Panda, is
Toxic
another
AF.
Ball and gun gamers are part of the problem, man. But that's for another topic. That'll I'll piss some people off later with that one.
Yeah. I don't even know where we are. We went on a tangent and then bam.
Yeah, we
Where did
started
get
with
up
indie
to?
games. Shout out to Slayer the Spy selling 3 million, man. Speaking of Starfield, man, reviewers are playing a new build of Starfield this week with the embargo lifted on March 17th. The change and Steam DB are public now. PS5 pre-orders are rumored to also start on March 17th. Credit to Jaritas at Reset Era. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, brother.
Jaredus?
Sorry if I'm not. But
It looks like Jared
man,
and
I'm-
us at the end. Oh, I named
Jaritas.
fucking
You
named
got
my
that right.
paladin in Diablo 4 Heptimus. I was like, I'm just gonna go with a really weird name. The previous
Heptimus?
season was really weird. It was like
Heptimus?
Thantor or something, and I named my other guy Heptimus. Yeah,
Heptimus? That sounds like a venereal disease.
yeah,
I got Heptimus last night.
yeah. I got Heptimus. Well, I didn't want to call it
That's
Canicifilades.
the sterile
If you know,
defiler.
you know what Canicifilades is. If you don't know, then you need to go watch Brickleberry.
Oh, actually, yeah, I did watch that show, but I don't remember at all what that.
Canicifilades is cancer, syphilis, and AIDS all in one. The Jokers. Okay, the Jokers. I'll tell
That's
you.
a
Mate.
funny
Sorry,
show.
my ADHD is like
It was- yeah.
ADHDing today, and I'm so sorry, Nero.
no,
The
you
Jokers. This park ranger goes to the doctor, and he's told he's going to die in like the next 24 hours or whatever. He's only got this little bit of time to live. Can't remember how many days or whatever. And then so he starts changing his whole lifestyle, and then the doctor calls him and actually tells him that it wasn't his results, and so he's not going to die. But then it cuts to a priest and these little altar boys, and they just drop dead. And I was like, lol. Yeah.
Yeah,
Next season.
the guy who did that show made some kind of space show after that or something, and it was really funny too. I forget what it was
He did like two. He did Paradise PD, and then
kind
he
of
did
the
a
same kind of show, but they're all really funny. Like
yeah,
basically
yeah.
every show is the same show. It's just in a different
And
setting.
then I think he did the space one as well. So
There was a
I think
space-
that came
I forget
after
what it's
Paradise
called.
PD.
Yeah, those are all funny though.
Next season, Panda, you should call it Super Flaps. Nah. I mean, I don't play with randoms online usually that I'm talking to with that character, so I may be able to get away with it. If you don't know,
Wow.
that was my gamer tag because I talk too much.
That's a bad name. Flaps.
But do you know what? It was great.
I don't
jumping
think of
into,
that when I hear
Bloody
Flaps.
Flats and Destiny, and then people will be like, "What do I call you?" And I'm like, "You can call me Super. You can call me Super."
Super. Yeah. I
But
heard the
yeah,
word
then I changed it knowing I was going to be doing this. And I was like, I can't really be. And
Flaps.
red pandas are like my favorite, hence, hello. So yeah, that happened. Fuck you, stop telling people that I should call things super flaps, guys.
Oh, I heard the word flaps, and I think of something else. I don't think of a mouth.
Oh yeah, I know, but it's not my nickname. I got it given to me because they were just like, could you just stop it? I was talking way too much. ADHD. Sorry, Nero, where were we? I've totally fucking taken us way off track.
Yeah, we was talking about the Starfield release date and pre-orders coming up soon. Alongside
way
with the
off fucking
Starfield, PS5 release, it's a bigger thing to talk about with that, and that's just the update that's coming along with it. So supposedly it's a pretty big update coming. Nothing like, I think it's not going to be like super game changing foundation, but I think it's going to be just a lot of quality of life improvements and stuff the community been asking for. So, man, I love Starfield. I don't got much to say about this other than I'll be there day one as soon as
I
the
want to.
pre-order go up, and I think it's only going to be $50 too. So I definitely rebuy it.
I'm stoked for those who are going to get a chance to play it. I hope they do cross progression. Wouldn't that be cool? So you played it on the Xbox or PC, you pick it up on PlayStation,
that'd
and
be
you
awesome.
can just pick up right where you left off. Who knows?
They do it with a lot
We
of
don't
games
know.
already.
They don't
so
tell us
hopefully
shit.
they definitely don't tell us shit. But that'd be awesome.
The stuff
They
that
did.
we care about, we don't hear about it. So yeah. All right. What?
I love Starfield.
Tegan, was you a Starfield fan?
Yeah, I love it. But I barely touched it since I first played it. Like I bought it at launch. It was the last time I bought a game at launch, and I'm like, yeah, this is worth it to me because it's Bethesda, so I'll do it for them. But yeah, I
Word.
was,
bought it
I
at
was
launch
bored.
as
I was bored at first 10 hours or something. Yeah, but I gave it time, obviously, because again, it's Bethesda. So then eventually, I was like, my God, this is the best game I've ever played. And after 2 weeks, I didn't pick it up for like a year. It got boring really quick. I mean, it started out boring. It didn't get boring, and later on, I was just like, all right, time to move on. I'll come back to it. I never went back to it.
That's where
A
I'm
lot
at.
of people had that same
I
sentiment.
played so much of it, and then I
2 weeks straight, I played it 12 hours a day. I swear, I'm not even kidding.
and then I just put it down. I'm like, I'll go back to it, and then another new shiny little game appeared, and I played that, and then another one, and another one, and another one. Like for me to actually have said I finished a game this week, I'm so proud of myself. Like I finished Power Wash Simulator 2. I don't have to pick it up again unless I
It
really
doesn't
want
count.
to.
That's not a real game. What are you talking about?
It is a real game because it like you got to focus, man. It just hits that like so many of my friends who've got ADHD have been playing that game
Yeah, I've
like
been wanting to try
non-stop.
it. I've been meaning to try it for that reason, just to see.
I wonder if that's on the Switch too, because that's one of the ones I would like actually really enjoy playing on the handheld, or maybe even on a ROG or something like that.
I just noticed that thing under your name. How long has that been there?
Which name? Whose name?
Under NextGenNero's name.
Nintendo Ponybot.
Oh yeah, the Nintendo
Yeah.
Ponybot. Yeah, I got that when I first got my Switch too. I think
Yeah.
Far Q or somebody in the community came up.
Someone
Maybe
said
I
it, and
got
we were
it.
like, "Yes, put it in there."
How do you
Yeah, it
add
was
that underneath
hilarious.
your name?
So in your name,
I
edit name.
Actually, it's probably because I didn't give
Second
myself a
line
last
might be.
Oh yeah, I thought that was like, do you actually want to know my last name? No, I don't need to know my last name. Hi.
Yeah, I think it's the second line. Yeah,
Hi.
there we go. So you need to add a GH on the end. I'm kidding. That's what I should add on mine because that's going to be me in like 20 minutes.
Too late. I already am. Did you say 2 minutes?
20 minutes. I ate it. I had a edible. So.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
What's the strength? Do you know?
It's just gonna relax me, and then my brain will
Milligram.
be working, and then I'll sit down and play video games nonstop for the next 8 hours. Yeah.
Or do you know how many milligrams it is?
No, because it's homemade. I just kind of.
Oh, dangerous.
I always test it before I have it to know what strength.
Panda is a scientist in that kitchen, y'all.
She like Breaking Bad and shit, but for like gummies.
Yeah, but gummies and
I heard you got the gummies.
brownies and
I heard
shit.
you got the real gummies.
Who told you that? Was it Lyric? The AI son of a bitch.
Yeah, 100%. All right.
I buy edibles, but like the ones you can buy legally here, like because weed's actually illegal in Canada, so we can just buy it in a store basically. But 10 milligrams is the max you can legally buy, which is nothing to me. So if I want good shit, I gotta buy it online. I don't buy edibles too.
Panda is getting
So
nervous.
I have medicinal, but I
Exposed
also
her
have
operation.
non-medicinal. And so yeah.
Nice. So once it kicks in, does that mean you're going to be a mess?
Not exactly, but you'll definitely see my brain function change.
What if this?
I'll probably get lost more easily, and that's bad enough when I am sober. So
is this your first time trying it too?
No.
I mean, this
do
batch,
doubles
I mean, you
all
made
the
it.
time. Oh, this batch? No. This is not the first time
Like,
trying this batch. No.
kicks in and it's too strong. You don't realize how strong it is, and you're like, ugh.
I've had half a brownie, so
That's the problem
I
with
didn't want to
edibles.
have a whole one, or else that would make me go. Ugh.
If you take too much, it could like actually suck. And if you take too little,
Yes, it can
like
suck if you take too much.
you'll
I
be
agree.
like uncomfortable. Like I've been walking around my apartment, convinced I was gonna die of a heart attack because I had too many edibles.
Oh, okay, Sanchez. Is it in Game Pass? Crime scene cleaner.
Anywho, crime scene cleaner.
They're just talking about how because I was talking about Power Wash Simulator 2, and they're like it's really fun as a cleaner option. So maybe I give it a whirl.
Spartan covering up my face again. How dare you?
One more.
JK.
Thank you, Spartan, for gifting five memberships.
This
I
is
appreciate it.
too. You do
Appreciate
that.
it. I'm just excited that people in the PlayStation community are going to get a chance to play Starfield.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
shut their mouths on it.
Bloomberg reports that the release date and title of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 are expected to be revealed this year.
Part 3.
I enjoyed the first two games. I really enjoyed the remake. I really enjoyed Rebirth a bit less than the first game of the trilogy. I'm excited for the third game to come, and it should be everywhere day one as well. So that's a plus. Hopefully it be successful, and hopefully it's optimized well across the board and everything like that. I'm excited. I'll be there. You guys Final Fantasy VII fans? Have y'all played the remake or Rebirth yet?
I played the remake because I had a PS4 Pro and I liked it, but after I got rid of my Pro, I was like, I'm not planning on getting another PlayStation. Period. So, but yeah, I don't really care enough about Final Fantasy in general, like to do any of that. Never been a big fan.
Okay. All right. What
You know
about
me.
you, Panda?
Me, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan.
All right. We got Nintendo is actually suing the U.S. government over tariffs. This would be
Ooh.
interesting to see how this plays out.
Ooh,
I haven't looked too much into it. I just seen it as a headline.
Pseudopen.
You know, hey. This, you know what? Actually, I do got a take on this, and I'll let you guys go. Good for fucking Nintendo. In a world where these other piece of shit companies are so ready to go up on their price because of tariffs, and we're supposed to feel bad. Oh, the $1 billion company, Sony, you have to make the PS5 Pro go up $50, or the other PS5 go up because of tariffs. No, Microsoft, the $1 trillion company. We brag about these financials and money all the time, but the Series X is now the most expensive console on the market. It costs more than the PS5 Pro for 2 terabytes. But you know, it's okay. No, fuck that. Nintendo said before we go up on price for the Switch 2, because they actually care about their ecosystem, they care about their consoles, and they care about keeping that console foot share. They said, yo, before we fucking go up on this price, we're gonna sue the fucking government. We're gonna sue these sons of bitches because whatever the fuck bullshit they got going on with their fucking politics should not affect the average consumer.
It's not just
And
Nintendo.
Yeah, all of them should be.
There's a bunch of companies like Costco is doing it.
Yep, I saw that
Toyota.
one. Yeah,
I'm on a page right now. The BYD, whatever that is.
as they should.
Goodyear. Like a bunch of companies are suing them, so it's not just Nintendo.
I think so. I mean, I look at this and I go like, because of the added tariffs, what delayed Nintendo's release on some of the stuff. Like they had to delay the release of their console and everything because of all this uncertainty in that space, and it was just unnecessary uncertainty.
Yo, FarQ, you know me too well. That's exactly what it is.
Orange Man was? Wait, are you trying to? Does Orange Man mean what I think it means?
Probably means exactly what you think it means.
Yeah, FarQ little inside. You little inside joke. But
just don't.
And it's dope to see other games. I mean, I'm not gonna say dope because you know I don't really care about the other brands too much. I mean, I do, but I don't. You know,
everyone's
gaming
is
is
I'm
more.
just glad people are doing it. Like people are.
Yeah, I am too for sure.
Like not just
Definitely.
companies, actual people are suing the government too for all the millions.
All the small businesses, they got fucked by it.
They're
Yeah,
getting sued by everybody. Everyone's.
but anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to shift us out from that tariff talk.
Will they win?
Yeah.
Though?
Speaking
If
of
one
Nintendo
company
still
wins,
though.
I mean they're all going to win.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm,
That's a good question.
no
Maybe.
comment.
Nintendo probably has like really good lawyers because they love suing people. So
I mean, they
Yeah.
do have really good lawyers because they're really litigious as
they
a
sue the
company.
fuck out of everyone all the time. So
Yeah,
As
they're
they
going to
should.
sue
If I
us
was
for just
Nintendo, if I was
mentioning them
Nintendo, I
today.
would too.
yeah,
I would too.
also
I
YouTube
would too.
channels just for like
If I
Yeah,
work,
it's
if I
silly.
work hard on a game and some other motherfuckers come make a same version of it and make it somehow better, hey, fuck you guys. You beat me to the punch. I'm gonna sue you too. I'm a piece of shit, man. Speaking of Nintendo, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book Details is gonna be $59.99 physical and digital. It's gonna be 20 gigabytes. Switch 2 exclusive May 21st, 2026. This has been interesting to me, and like they've been giving breakdowns of the game, but at the end of the latest trailer, they show like maybe a 10-second clip of actual what the gameplay is going to look like, and this looked like it's going to be a really dope little platformer. This is my cup of tea, so I definitely would be there to check it out. Anybody in the chat, are you a Yoshi fan? Do you plan on checking it out?
Speaking of like Nintendo and trailers, though, have you seen the new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie yet?
I have not. I have not. I've been meaning to sit down and look at it.
It looks like way darker than the first movie, and like way more like
Mm,
grown up a little, like more adult. That's what it looks like
nice.
to me.
Definitely plan on taking my lady and our daughter there, so
Yeah,
definitely excited to see that. The first movie,
I liked it.
because I grew up in the Monsters Inc. era, the Toy Story 1,
Pixar.
2, and 3 era.
Yep.
Yeah, the Pixar era. You know, that was kind of my generation. So I don't really care for too many animated movies nowadays, not the modern animated movies, because my standards is kind of set so high for my childhood movies. That might just be biasness, but the Mario movie was actually one of the first animated movies I watched in years where I found myself chuckling as an adult, like a kid. Yes, sir. The fucking 4K. Yo, I got one in my cart, brother. Tegan, I got one in my car on Amazon. I just have not hit order yet. I got that, the Superman movie, and Fantastic Four. Um,
The what man Superman movie? Ugh. Why would you buy that?
I
Why would
enjoyed
you?
it. I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people
Is
did
that for
not
when you
like
want
it,
to
though.
fall asleep? Is it for when you need? Oh, I can't sleep. I'm gonna watch Superman. 5 minutes.
Come
What
on,
have I
man. Not
missed,
too much
guys?
on
Because I know we're
Superman.
like an hour 20 into the pod and I kind
I
of
was
want to
just
say,
asking. Actually, you too. Same question. Did you see the new trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie yet? That's what I was asking Nero.
I'm
Have you seen
excited.
it? Have you watched the trailer yet? Though you've seen it.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Yeah,
Not
Nero
personally.
hasn't. But
Oh,
It looked good. I plan
made a
to
little
go see. I
breakdown
was pretty
video
much
of it.
sold at the announcement. You know what? Actually, I was sold at the end of seeing the first movie for the first time.
there's a
So
few games that a few movies that I'm excited for this year. So I'm going to go watch Scary Movie
Mortal
6
Kombat
in the
2.
cinema.
I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2. I think it's going to be a lot better than the first one.
I'll
Hopefully.
definitely be checking that out as
Fingers
well.
crossed.
Street Fighter could
Resident
be.
Evil Requiem
Yeah.
DLC is officially in the
I
work,
played that.
guys. Have you played that, Tegan?
Not yet. I don't
Not
know.
yet?
I didn't
Man,
want to buy it new, like brand new. It's like $93.99 plus tax.
you're
That's
in Canada, right?
yeah. So it's like
Yeah, man. Yeah,
normally it's
that's tough.
$89.99, but like plus the whole thing of like, well, if it's a different type of game and it's new, it'll cost more than an indie game that's new. I'm just like,
Mm.
it's not
Wait.
worth it. And I'll play it eventually, I guess.
Bob Hobber asking if the
I
shirt
think you'll
quote
really
was in
like
the
it.
deck.
Oh yeah, I mean I do love Resident Evil, but I didn't like the first person games at all. Like I just was like, no.
Yeah.
I grew up on. I mean, I didn't grow up on RE, but I played all their older games when they first came out. So I'm like, no,
Hmm.
first person to me just isn't Resident Evil. So this one
Yeah.
has
Well,
both. I know.
thankfully, they got the option in this one. I did play it. The default settings is to play Grace sections in first person and Leon sections in third person. So I kept it like that, but it is an option to play in third person for both. This is a really, really good, high quality game. Like I said, especially in Canada with your prices, definitely wait for a sale. It'll be on sale in no time. Well, not no time, but you know how it is nowadays. These games go on sale quick. It's a really good game, and I'm happy to see it's getting some DLC. A photo mode is coming, and a mini game. Um, Panda don't do horror games, so not skipping you, Panda, but I ain't even gonna waste your time.
Thank you, Nero. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater shipments and digital sales are up to 2 million. That is really good to see. This is another game I'm really fucking excited to play with the PSSR 2. What'd you say, Tegan?
So is that game out now?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, it's not in Game Pass, is it though?
Nah, I don't think so.
I won't play it then. Sorry, just can't do it. Ain't worth it.
You are entitled to your opinion, my man.
I mean, RE9, I mean, all the other REs are in Game Pass one time or the other, so 9 could just easily be there eventually.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking about Metal Gear Solid.
Well, that one too, but I mean,
yeah,
I'm not the biggest Metal Gear guy either, so
okay,
I did like 5 though. I actually really did like Metal Gear 5, but that's the only one I've actually played.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that, my man. Battle Royale games had 27% less playtime in 2025. We'd love to fucking see it. Fortnite,
Hallelujah.
29% less playing time. Apex Legends, 24% less playing time. Call of Duty, a whopping 33% less playing time. PUBG, a 2% more playtime. So PUBG is the only one that went up. That's good to see, man. I don't care about these games. I mean, the one I did care about the most was Apex Legends, and that's because I've been there since the very start of that game. But they are so egregious and just greedy fucks that I don't care less.
That's why I don't play Rivals anymore.
Yeah. Yep,
I don't play any of them.
I stopped playing Rivals because it got way too greedy.
Yeah, I just don't have time.
Yep.
They annoy me. All of them annoy me.
Onimusha Way of the Sword is in the final stage of development, according to Capcom, and it's still coming in 2026. And I quote, "The whole team is now working on the final stages of development. Please look forward to our next announcement." Like I said, I'm a Capcom fanboy. They've been cooking this gen. That's a day one for me. I've seen enough.
Capcom, you guys want to play mixtape?
So,
I do actually.
Oh, yeah,
I do want to play mixtape, but at some point, I'll get there.
Pragmata. Don't know.
Definitely. When do mixtape drop? That's a May release as well, right? That was at the Nintendo Indie Showcase, and it got announced to come there as well.
It's gonna sound horrible, but I hope that's the case, Sly. I really do.
Onimusha isn't Pragmata?
I'll be there playing both. No, it comes out.
You will be playing both, yes.
Next month.
On
the 17th, I believe. Both look really good to me.
I tried the demo and it wasn't for me.
Release them both on the same day?
Probably.
You eating fries? You eating fries? Potato fries? Yeah.
What? Yeah, I'm just eating some fries. It's my lunchtime, guys.
Hey, I
am not judging you.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Do your thing.
Well,
you deserve to eat in the podcast every now and again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, we'll see.
If it's not me trying to sneak a snack in, it's Larry. You know what I'm saying? It's late.
Yeah, we're always doing stuff on the show we shouldn't be doing. No, I'm kidding. Don't starve yourself. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, live your life.
Definitely don't starve yourself unless you're AI. If you're AI, then you don't need.
And Lyriic can starve himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
No offense, Lyriic.
Yeah, no offense.
Let's see what's next.
What time is it in Australia, Sly? Why are you asking about an Australian time zone? They you can't ask that either because they have like 3 time zones. So over in Melbourne, I think it is 11:30. So they're about 2 hours behind me in New Zealand. Because it is 1:30 p.m. my time.
6:30 for me.
Yeah, and it's Sunday. I live in the future.
Amazing.
I know.
What's it like?
It's still shit. Nothing's changed in the last 18 plus hours.
That sucks.
That's hilarious.
You are correct, Spartan. I am in New Zealand. I will forgive the faux pas of saying Australia.
You said Australia. Oh, that's a faux pas.
It is. We have this. We have a history New Zealand and Australia does.
You guys have a rivalry.
Yes, sporting rivalry. Yeah.
Right, yeah, of course.
At one point, they wanted to see if New Zealand wanted to become a territory of Australia. And we're like, no, we're our own country. Thank goodness.
Do it up. We're all part of the Commonwealth, though.
Yes, we are all part of
Commonwealth,
the
we're all Commonwealth pals.
Yeah, we are. We are.
Actually, I don't know what
This
America is, but we are.
this next piece of news I was celebrating. I actually lit a cigar and danced around my living room with a cup of wine in my hand. Highgar
Encore
has
2.0.
officially been delisted. The game lasted a whopping 45 days, and I could give two fucks
How
about
did
it.
they do that?
I'm
What the fuck?
I just I have no sympathy for these companies that don't listen to the community and keep trying to just force live service stuff. Like whatever happened to devs listening to what we want? Like, did anybody these devs think, hey, before we start $1 million budgets on this live service game, maybe we should put out a poll? Maybe we should do something like like something like a Baldur's Gate did, or I'm trying to think of some of the names of some of these games that grew,
Oh, you
in a
mean they
preview
like
game.
release a preview and
Yeah,
then help
yeah,
the
release
community?
a preview and
Yeah.
listen to the community and grow alongside it. You put this out. I played it. I gave it a good fair swing, and like I said, I consider myself an open mind gamer. This is just more slop. It has cool moments, but to me, it's ass. And hey,
I
on to the
think
next.
I think there's just too many, and you're vying for everyone's attention, and unless you grab people, like really grab people, it's hard to take them away from already established live service titles. Yeah, and I think that's what's happening at the moment. We're all vying for each other's attention, and most of us gamers, like me, I'm not looking for that stuff. I'm looking for shorter experiences that are like story driven, around single player games or co-op games. Like that's where I'm at. I will occasionally go and play these online games, but they're not really my cup of tea.
Mm.
Unless I'm playing with people I actually enjoy playing video games with. I won't go play it by myself. Yeah. Sorry about that. Spartan just keeps trolling you. You did threaten to say, just try it again, I dare you. So what are you going to do now that he's done it? Oh, the little buck the dug out. Just do a whole heap of different like expressions every time it changes. Do you know what? I'm not surprised it didn't do well. I'm sad that it feels like the community maybe didn't give it entirely a fair shake. But I feel like that we're all at a point where your game's good or it's not good in the sense of grabbing my attention. And there's too many games out there, so I'll have a look at it, I'll try it, and then I'll go try something else. And if I don't have the inkling to want to go back to it, I'm not going to go back to it. And I feel like it's hard at the moment to have these games do well. Panda just puts up with you when we game together. Hey, my back is always sore. I was carrying Pete last night in Diablo 4, and I'll carry everyone else when I don't carry, okay? We just have fun.
Fault.
But I do carry Pete. Always carry Pete. My back always is sore by the end of the night after carrying Pete. Yeah.
I might fight back just a little bit. I don't think the community didn't give this a shot. I've seen a lot of people in the community all around.
Yeah, but you're looking at the general community. Our big hardcore community, definitely. But your public, the casual gamers, no.
But what about the play? Because they had like over 100K. They had a really high player count on Steam. So a lot of people tried the game and seen it was just shit and left.
Gamers, yeah. They're a different caliber to the console gamer, I reckon. Soul console gamer. Definitely, around like you really have to. They're not as there's less casuals in the PC market than there are in console gaming.
For sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the different caliber.
What's next, man? Oh yeah, so this news came out over the week and it was awesome. Xbox pretty much is moving on from that. This is an Xbox campaign as the messenger disappears from the web branding. When you go and say, "Oops, that page cannot be found." This quiet shift help restore faith in the Xbox brand? I think Jazz wrote this as a Windows Central article. I know everybody in the community really like and support Jazz, so shout out to him. I'm not gonna go on too long about it. Good riddance. I thought this is Xbox shit was stupid. Like I said, it devalues the actual console. And when you tell everybody you don't need the console, you can play these. Hey, you can just play it on your TV. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on your tablet. It's like, what is the point of me going to buy this outrageously expensive console that you jet the price up through the roof if I can just play this on the phone? So, good riddance. Good riddance. That's my only take on it. How do you guys feel?
Same thing. It's like the same thing. They just rebranded it. I guess
Project Halo.
I thought play on. I guess this play anywhere now is what they're going to call it. I feel like they're pushing that a
Yeah.
lot now. Like that's going to be their next Game Pass thing. Like they're talking. It seems like they're talking about it more than Game Pass now. Like they're trying to push Game Pass to the side. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't mind it. I didn't think it was that bad of a campaign, but I guess people really didn't like it. I'm not really sure why, but I guess they just thought they were encouraging people to not buy a console, so that's a dumb idea.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people felt like the brand itself was being sort of
Devalue.
devalued. Yeah, like it was losing some of its mana, and if you know what mana is in New Zealand, it's basically like its soul, and sort of reputation. And you either have it or you don't. And so I feel like they lost some of that. And you could definitely feel it with the way, at least with the way the hardcore people in the gaming community kind of portrayed it that way. But I mean, I didn't mind the strategy. I was like, I'm happy, buy your game here, play it everywhere. That's kind of the dream of gaming, is to be able to take your game and play it on any system that you've got. That's fantastic. So we'll see. I feel like they're dialing that back and putting other stuff to the front, but it's still going to be there somewhere in the background around making sure that people can play their games where they want to play. So yeah, nice to see.
Yeah.
Much to add to that.
Yeah, that's out with the old and with the new, I suppose. I think this is bullshit. EA laying off the staff across the Battlefield studios. Battlefield 6 was the best-selling game in the US, and these developers still get the short end of the stick. It's absolutely disgusting. Fuck you, EA. You guys are pieces of shit. You should have greenlit Dead Space 2 a long time ago, the Dead Space 2 remake. These people are just scum. As much beef as I got with Apex Legends, they make a lot of money from that game, and they still be laying off Apex devs as well. So I just don't got faith in any of these big corporations, man. They're all pieces of shit and just focus on themselves. So move accordingly. And this is coming from a guy who, I love Battlefield 6. I absolutely adore it. It's one of my multiplayer games of the generation, right up there with Marathon. I think it's a really great game. The post launch support could be kind of debated. The seasons felt like it took a little longer to come. People want more maps and stuff like that, but it's unfortunate to see, man. But it's been going around the studio a lot. Resident Evil creator Shinji Mikami, hope I said that right, new studio Unbound Games is making an all new AAA original IP for consoles and PC. Currently have over 50 staff and plans to expand to 150, working on a AAA for high-end consumers. The only thing I don't like
What's up,
about this
people?
is Unreal Engine 5. I do not care for UE5. I got a tweet that apparently kind of went a little viral. I ruffled some feathers by pointing out how ass UE5 games has been this generation. And this generation is almost up. Everybody's like, oh, well, you got to let UE5 get updated on the back ends. Well, yeah, we're about
So
to
we got to
update
wait for a whole nother generation to take advantage of the generation that
Come
we're
on,
in.
man. It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
I feel like that's what's been a
Sega.
consistent thing in the console space, though. Like, waiting for a whole nother generation to take advantage of what the generation was that we were promised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so weird that, we go from native 4K 30 FPS to standard with the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro, even though that was checkerboard 4K. We go from that to, we don't even get native 4K damn near at all on these consoles anymore. And I get it. It's the age of upscalers and AI and all this bullshit. But it's like, what are we doing? Are we going forward? Are we going backwards? And people be like, well, these games have gotten bigger. They got where? What UE5 game is bigger than GTA or Red Dead? Or Skyrim? Or any game from prior generations, San Andreas? Like, you guys got to stop with the fucking excuses. Oh, these games are running like shit because they're so big and ambitious. Where? None of these games are better than Witcher 3. None of them are better than fucking Cyberpunk. Stop making excuses for this fucking piss poor development. I understand UE5 is open source or whatever, and it's easy for a lot of these devs to use, but man, I don't know, man. They got to figure it out, take a little more time, iron it out. But
A lot of these companies, though, financially speaking, will push a game out because they have no other choice, which is sad, and it impacts us, especially like you look at some of the higher ups. Who have like, we want this game out by this date, and the developers are like, no, it's not going to be fully ready, and they're like, just deliver it, and then the game gets trashed
Yeah.
by the gaming community because it wasn't held back.
Yeah.
And then we blame the developers. Some of it is the developers, and other times it's people who have the money calling the shots. So it's a bit of a sort of catch-22 situation for us as gamers. Like, yeah.
That's what happened with Outlaws. I think like I'm playing Outlaws now, and I'm like, it's fucking awesome. Like I love it. But when it came out, people were dumping on it because it was
Star Wars
broken.
Outlaws?
Yeah. Now
Yeah.
it's spectacular. Like I'm surprised at how much I like it, but it's
Yeah,
really
I
good.
really enjoyed that.
It's a really good game.
Yeah, I agree. Really got a lot of unnecessary hate, as do many of these games. You know, Outlaws got hit with the same thing that Marathoners is getting hit with. A lot of grifters. They seen a woman, she didn't have overly proportionate body sizes or a baby doll face, and they wrote her off as if the whole game was trash. I'm telling you, these grifters, and I'm gonna say it every week. I know people gonna get tired of me coming on these rants, but hey, cut me down when I get to going on these. Like they are a cancer to the community, man. Because since when did we stop judging games on the story, the gameplay, the world, the fun factor? The most important thing is the fun factor, right? We stopped judging games on all those key points, and we started judging them on these dumbass
It's
fucking, like I said,
inherently,
it's just basement dwellers.
it's a them problem. Hey, I've definitely dealt with it being a female in gaming and like jumping into
Mm-hmm.
a lobby, and the moment they hear that you're a female, just completely treated differently. They want to know what you look like and all this other stuff, and it's just really fucking
Super
weird.
weird.
Yeah.
And these are just, I'm a like, so some of them are really, and then other people, other guys are fantastic. So yeah, you just, there's always going to be part of the community that's just like never going to be happy with anything, and they're going to bitch and moan. The game could be fantastic, but they'll find something to make this cornerstone of why it's not a good game. The world we're
Yep.
living in.
The world we are living in. All right. Sega says their highly ranked games like Metaphor, Fantasio, Sonic Racing, and etc. have not met sales expectations. That's strange, right? Those are really good games. Here's what they plan to do about it: hone in dev capabilities, improve sales marketing, optimize digital sales pricing, and IP-based marketing focus. I fuck with Sega a lot, so no, I hope Sega figure it out. I hope their games continue to gain traction. I do my part. I buy their games, uh, and if I don't buy them, if they come to a subscription, I'm sub to, whether it's PS Plus or Game Pass, I always play them and do my part. Um, yeah. All right, so we about to get into these main topics. The latest game reviews, we got to shout out Planet of Lana. Got an 80 something on Metacritic. The Open Critic was an 84. Uh, Dope game. Like I said, I picked it up. My Switch 2. Looking forward to playing it. But I did pick up the first game for like $4 or $5 just because I'm like, why not replay it on the Switch, get a refresher of everything, and get back ready for that world. Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly Remake Reviews is sitting at a 75. Metacritic, it is some updates coming out. They are listening. I tried the demo. It's locked at 30 FPS everywhere. Series X, PS5 Pro, PS5, Switch 2. To me, that's a mind-boggling decision. I think it's a creative decision. They said it themselves. I don't like really vibe with 30 FPS games like that anymore. It's kind of hard to play, quite frankly, unless it's just absolutely stunning or something like Forza Horizon 5 quality mode was really smooth. Um, yeah, so check that out. Check out the demo. Monster Hunter Stories 3 Twisted Reflection reviews are looking fucking stellar. Like I said, Capcom can't fucking miss, yo. 88 Metacritic, 86 Open Critic, a lot of 10s and 9s across the board, a lot of 8s through in there as well. I really want to get this for the Switch too, but I don't know if they're using the DLS or FS. I don't know what upscaling. It just don't look sharp. And after playing Pragmata and playing, not playing Resident Evil, but seeing how good that looked, I kind of wanted to look, really sharp. So I do plan on buying this on sale, maybe for the Switch 2, maybe for the PS5. Maybe it'll get updated and improved. But I played a demo for it on the PS5 Pro and on the Switch 2. Really dope game. With that being said, we're gonna get into the main topics. I'm gonna pass the baton to Panda, as she is the new Xbox head leader around her and Tegan. So we'll save the worst for last, which will be my takes. Take it away, Panda.
1 second. I'm just trying to be nice and put up your link that we've got for this, so we're not
Why
just
do you hate
talking at
Xbox?
blank screen. So give me 1 second.
Do you hate
Oh,
Xbox, Nero?
I don't hate X. Hate is a strong word.
Didn't
I'm
this
one of
used
them
to
weird
be
guys that
this show used to be called something Xbox, right? Like it used to be Game Pass or something?
nah Game
Nope.
Pass Day.
Oh,
Yeah,
Game
it
Pass
did.
Daily, yeah,
Yeah.
but the show's always been ADS.
Oh,
The
It
okay.
shows
channel
all
was Game
the
Pass
and
Daily.
down sites. Yes.
Yeah.
When my brother Reggie reached out for me to come on the show, he said, "Be yourself." He didn't say be an Xbox shill, be a PlayStation shill. He said, "Be yourself," and I'm just being myself. I know a lot of people got loyalty to these boxes, but to answer your question, I don't hate Xbox, but I feel like I was led astray from them this generation. They trade court. They say one thing often and then change it a lot. Um, I was disappointed. I followed Jason Ronald up to this. He hyped up the Series X as this tower of power monster. So he was on Twitter touting around before launch. 4K 60 is the standard. So I understand third party devs not taking advantage of your hardware, but the first party home studios have not taken advantage of the Series X as well. Whether it's Starfield, Hellblade, or Redfall, all 30 FPS day one. Even the good games that are really fucking good, like Halo Infinite, remember that had to be delayed. It looked like shit in its original showing. Forza get away because that's they cook all the time. I'm not gonna say nothing about them. The Forza Motorsport is one of my favorite games this gen. That studio got gutted. So it's a bunch of shit that I don't agree with. So my love for Xbox throughout life, I'm not just gonna keep dick riding all the anti-consumer shit they do, raising prices of Game Pass. I started here at 15, now we're at 30. Everybody is entitled to their opinion and can justify it. But for me, when I feel like you're taking advantage of me as a consumer, I know how to take a step back. Now, I don't hate Xbox. Like I said, if I did, I would have been one of them clown ass guys that sold my Xbox, posted GameStop receipt, and got a PC or sold it for his PS5. No, I went third party when Xbox went third party. Prior to them putting their games everywhere, the only console I had in my house was an Xbox. When you start putting your games everywhere else, why the fuck am I missing out on games that are everywhere else? Why am I missing out on a Mario? Why am I missing out on a Spider-Man? I'm a gamer first and foremost. So I don't hate Xbox. I'm just they in approve it for me. So I'm really excited for the Project Helix and the PS6. I'm excited for all next gen. It's in my name, NextGenNero. But I'm in a waiting to see all the buzzwords. Like they hyped up machine learning. When has machine learning came into effect at all? Now I don't know if you guys seen, but
DLSS,
the
Yeah.
ride
FSR.
that's not. But on a system level, when has Microsoft taken advantage of it themselves? Those are
Well,
scalers that are
to
already out.
FSR 2 version that actually was delivered onto the consoles wasn't actually machine learning. The FSR1 was machine learning. FSR4 is machine learning. DLSS has been machine learning the whole time. So the AMD is playing on catch up because they've moved away from machine learning and they've gone back to machine learning with their resolution scaler.
It's like from Xbox, it's just a bunch of buzzwords, is what I noticed with their consoles. They hyped up machine learning. I have not seen that come to
Hey,
fruition. Anything I've
everyone
seen
is
machine learning.
accusatory of that, my friend.
That's
You
true, but
you
I'm
can't
like
you can't
Panda. I
throw
can only
anything
speak
without
one
hitting
second.
something in
One second. I can
all of
only
them.
speak for myself, and I can only speak for my personal experience. And from my personal experience, the Switch with their machine learning and their DLS support is more expressive than that shit Jason Ronald hyped up with the Series X. The PS5 Pro with their PSSR and then still getting a second version, an upgraded version of it with their AI upscaling, that is impressive.
Yeah, but PlayStation
I'm only
launched
speaking from my
AMD
perspective.
FSR at launch, and we saw how that was as well.
I
So
have not seen anything impressive from the machine learning buzzword that was thrown out there, and that's just one. Now I'm fair. The velocity tech was legit. That was
yeah,
legit.
yeah.
The quick resume and the quick loading, that is the buzzword that came to fruition. The VRR window for me, I'm mixed on that because there's not a lot of Xbox games that run at 40 hertz, even a first party games. I don't know
The
why
VRR window is not about
Hellblade
40. I mean, it helps with 40 hertz, but it just helps it when it's in between the certain frame rate. If it's not hitting 60, it helps smooth it out so it
40
looks
hertz is
closer.
that common 40 hertz is that common ground where It's if you can't get the
VRR
60
window on the
and you don't want to be
PlayStation is
30.
smaller than the Xbox window.
It is, but this is why I'm trying to talk. If I can land home, I got you. Yes, it is. The VRR on paper on the Series X is better, but to me, the better option in a lot of these games that are locked at 30, Series X owners at the minimum should have had a 40 hertz mode. 40 hertz feels really fucking good in games, whether it's on the Switch 2, it is games that run at 40 hertz, it is games on the PS5 that run at 40 hertz, and it is games, third-party games on the Series X that use 40 hertz as well. But I'm talking about first-party games. I would like to see that 40 hertz mode used a lot because I know what's in these Series X consoles. They are capable of a lot of things, but we have not seen that come to fruition. And it's one thing
I agree. PlayStation did a better job of introducing 40 hertz because now Microsoft games are starting to introduce it. 100% agree with
that's
you.
all I'm saying. For the person with the better VR window, yeah, they had to patch it in. I was screaming at this whole generation. That's why I think a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't pay attention to my history. I'm only hard on Xbox because I was the one championing these fucking same buzzwords from the fucking rooftop all gen. The only difference is I can stand on when I was fucking wrong and Ben's fucking swindle. The rest of these guys, they can't. They have no fucking backbone. So they'll scream all these buzzwords that never got fucking used this whole gen.
Dynamic 4K on the Pro generation for the PS4. Yeah, we saw that.
But the only reason I even said all of this is because bro asked if I hated Xbox, and I'm letting you know, no. If I hated Xbox, I wouldn't even talk about it.
I know. PlayStation having 1440p support is big. It looks good on a monitor. It does look good on a monitor. 100% does. You always need 1440p support in your system.
Have a way, Panda.
So we didn't go live last week, but it was announced, like Asher put a post up on Twitter about the announcement of the next generation console hardware, which is Project Helix, which has that DNA symbol in it, which is a mix between what you're going to get on a console versus what you're going to get on a PC for an experience. So the fact that you have access to different storefronts and things like that on a console format, which it is basically just a PC itself. Actually, Xbox has always kind of been basically just a PC by putting PC parts in. And so this came out last week, and there's been a lot of fanfare, and we've got more news about it as we've gone on, including Jason Ronald's talk at GDC this week. So we know that they've updated the GDK as part of the development, so it'll make it easier for whatever next-gen hardware ends up being to deliver a game on that platform and make very minor tweaks to push it out to PC, so developers will be more inclined to actually do that. So it's nice to see that they've no longer separated out the GDK around the Microsoft and the Xbox hardware, so that there'll be a bit more unification between the games. Oh my god, my brownie's hitting me like really hard right now. Fuck. I'm trying to focus. I told you. So you're basically, from what we're sorry, but what we're understanding is basically you're going to have a console system that
who the fuck is this person in the chat? I'm sorry, who is this rude vegetable person? Like, what the hell are they saying? Like, you reading this shit? It's retarded.
Well, no, but I don't have YouTube up, or else I'd be closing it down.
I'm just like, what is this? Watery loads? I don't see it. What the fuck? I don't know if that's a troll or a joke, because it's making me laugh. I'm not sure even if it's a troll, it's still kind of funny. But I'm like, he says this dude. I'm like, who's he talking about? Me or someone else? I'll have you know, I shoot strong.
All right. Sorry.
That's weird.
I can go back on task. But basically, you're going to get a console-like UI experience as we're traditionally used to, and then you'll have a more PC-like experience. So you as well. So you'd be able to play PC games and console games on this hardware in the unified SoC. I have no idea. What's happening in chat.
I blocked the user. One thing we don't accept around here is attacking people appearances.
That's also just seemed a little too sexual in the chat, guys.
It was really bizarre. I was like, what the fuck?
Really bizarre.
We're not gonna attack. We're gonna attack the co-host, the host, the guests. We don't do that around here.
We don't. I do it, but no one else is allowed to. But I do it in jest.
Anyways, I also shoot gigantic loads. I shoot like Mount Vesuvius. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to go back on, on
Yeah.
topic. So we know that the alpha dev kits for this new hardware is going to be releasing early 2027, which potentially means that we may see this end of next year, end of holiday next year as a release, or early 2028 potentially. So I'm hoping it's 2027. It would be really, really nice. But Jason Ronald was talking about how it looks like it's going to have path tracing, from my understanding, and at least was it 10 times performant in relation to ray tracing? I feel like I'm just going off the top of my head. So this brownie's like fucking with me so bad right now. Okay. Yeah.
Unprofessional. That's unprofessional.
Unprofessional. I'll get there. I just need to breathe and then just put my thoughts together again. But basically, it's a big aim to try and unify Xbox and PC experiences around that. And I think it kind of leads into this is an Xbox strategy. And that's what we're kind of looking at around, like, if they can get Windows and Xbox kind of unified together, then it'd be fantastic. Panda is baked, not fully baked, thank you, but getting there. Okay. Tegan, I am going to ask you on what your thoughts were around Project Helix. I've got probably more stuff to talk about, but I just need to get my brain to work with all the details.
All I care about is that there's another console coming out.
Are you worried about the price point?
No, I mean, the price, sure, but all this technical stuff that you guys know, I'm like, I don't really know all about that. All I know is that the next console is going to be more powerful than the last one, like it always is. So what more do I need to know? Price, yeah,
Sure.
that'd be nice.
Price would be nice. I don't know what it would be in New Zealand. I reckon it's going to be over $2,000 in New Zealand. It'll be like the price of a lower spec, not lower spec, medium spec PC. Will be about.
It'll be like $99.99 here or something, or $89.99 or something. Here probably. Then taxes in to be $1,000.
Yeah, price definitely is an issue. I think it's potentially could be an issue for some people, but I feel like this is a great way to kind of give people who want PC power with a console experience. And I think that's the big thing that they're wanting to push, because there's a lot of console gamers who do not want to move off console and go PC because they like the console experience. I like the console experience. I game on PC, but my preference is console. It's simple for me to use. When I come home from work and I've got no brain power, turn it on, works. I don't have to, if something's playing up or Windows wants to do an update in the background, I don't have to fluff around with any of that stuff. Yeah. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, anything else you?
I only game on console, and if it's going to be $1,500, why would I want to get a console then? If I can just get a PC for $15, that's going to be more powerful. So if they do shit like that, a lot of people are probably not going to buy it. They're like,
it's going to be $1,500 in Canada.
That's what.
How much is $1,500 in Canada when you equate it to the US dollar? What does that equate to in US dollars?
It's like $10 or something. I don't know.
Your dollar is not that different.
I don't know the conversion rate or something. All that nonsense. Who knows? It fluctuates every 5 minutes.
Yeah, it does. But I was like, is it about $1,000 US dollars, or is that like $1,200 US dollars? I don't know.
$1,500 is kind of too high. I wouldn't say that much. I'd say, like, I guess we don't know if they're going to release two versions yet.
I think at least $1,500. Like over in New Zealand, the ROG Xbox Ally is about $1,800 here.
Yeah, I mean that's crazy.
And this will be more powerful than that. So I'm reckoning it's at least going to be minimum $2,000 in New Zealand.
I'd say like it'll be like what Spartan said, $9.99 after taxes. And I guess they're only going to have one version this time. They never said they're going to have a weaker one.
I think from like my understanding is we're potentially like they've got a family of SoCs, all the chips for this, and so I think it's going to have your OEMs making them, and so there will be they deliver this particular product, and then there'll be other ones who deliver
That's
like
confusing.
make it, but with the Xbox chip.
So they're
So
gonna
like
have like their own console and
it
then
could be like
OEM.
Lenovo, or someone could like if they use that chip, they've got this OEM and they'll just deliver their own product, but have this in it.
Confusing. To me, that's confusing. Like
Hey,
Xbox,
it's Nvidia does the same thing. So they'll deliver out they'll have their specific Nvidia created GPUs,
yeah,
and then that will go out to the other GPU makers, and then they will make their version of like a 5090 or a 5080 or something. It's still performant, but it's now being made not just manufactured by Nvidia, it's manufactured by these other companies as well. And you're still getting it. And I think that may be good in the way of like people not being able to keep up with demand and things like that, because everyone's got the product, like they're all making their own ones, so demand is a lot easier to fill. But I also don't expect a lot of people will be buying this right away.
doesn't that mean the OEMs are going to be PCs then, or just they still consoles?
It would have like, well, we don't know enough about this particular hardware to fully understand exactly how that's going to work, but it might just be dual boot. Hopefully not. I don't know. It's going to be a wait and see. But that is what is rumored to potentially be happening around that.
I give my 2 cents. I
Sorry,
would
Darren.
recommend Moore's Law is Dead. Tegan, that's a really good tech guy. He's been
Oh
breaking a
God,
lot of stuff behind the news. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is. That's who I've been watching and following. To me, if you're a traditional console gamer and the Switch stays at 400, 500, the next PS6 is around 7, 800, 600 tops. I think a lot of people and a lot of console gamers will gravitate towards that. I think this next generation of Xbox is going to be for a very niche crowd of people. I can see it maybe selling 10, 15, maybe 20 million. I don't think they're trying to compete in the traditional console sense anymore. Now, I was watching Moore's Law is Dead, and I can't recommend him enough for this tech because I'm like you, Tegan. I know a bit about some of these buzzwords, but I'm not super in depth with it. But I'm always willing to learn and watch these videos
I love watching the
get
videos
a
and
deeper
learning about
understanding.
it. And reading
Um,
the articles and just geeking out.
yeah,
Sorry, go
I
now.
can't judge too much until I see the price because I'm not gonna just be sitting here judging this thing on a price that we don't know. For all we know, Xbox could be super fucking competitive and price it at $8.99 or $7.99. For the specs that's
I
in this
hope
thing, it's
so.
really, really fucking expensive. This is a really, really powerful fucking thing. Now the PS6 is not gonna be no slouch either. And it's really powerful and gonna be they both gonna be capable of path tracing and all this type of shit. The now Xbox being more powerful, they also got this, PC UI underneath that they got to run, multiple storefronts and shit like that. And it's interesting because Moore's Law is Dead pointed out that maybe this won't support Steam. Maybe this is Xbox trying to compete with Steam, and they'll have other storefronts and not Steam. Um, we don't know. This is why it is some validity to some of these podcasters that be interviewing and sitting down, not just news journalists and stuff. Like, these are the questions you should be asking. Ask them straight up, hey, is this going to have Steam? Is this going to have this storefront? Now, me on a personal level, I don't care for PC gaming. I'm 27 years old. I turned 28 in December.
you're a
Not
kid.
once have I,
You're a
not once
baby.
have I, for sure. But I have never given a fuck
You're
about
still
PC
a baby.
gaming.
Yeah.
And I'll admit it's some cool looking Steam games for sure. I won't never take anything away from any platform. There's some cool games that's only on Steam and only on PC, but if they was that impactful to me, I would have been got a gaming laptop. I would have been got a ROG Ally or something like that. None of those games to me are must plays the way something like a Starfield is, or something like a Wolverine or a Zelda or Mario or Donkey Kong. Those are games to me that is worth going to buy hardware for. Now, to each their own. Now, if Xbox bring it to me, will I set up a Steam account? Hell yeah. Will
Yeah.
I set up an Epic's game account? Why the fuck not? And thank you, Sly Crow. No Rest for the Wicked. That's one of the games. If it's not on if it's not on consoles, by the time the next gen Xbox make it to my living room, I'll be playing on Steam. Shit like that. So I'm not gonna go out my way searching for the PC gaming experience. But if Xbox is gonna bring that experience to me, because I was just looking at my Xbox own library. Now I know this is a tiny number compared to some people, but I own 360 something digital games on my Series X. That's just
360.
the digital in total, and that's from 360 games, original Xbox One games, and Series X generation games. I'm not about to abandon 300 and fucking 60 games. I'm not doing that. So all these people that ran away from Xbox, that's why I tell you, Tegan, no, I don't hate Xbox. I'm just somebody that has been down with Xbox for my entire life, and I have a lot of questions about the brand. It's been very rocky, and I'm not going to be one of these guys that pretend and just come on every week and be like, oh, it's all green and it's all sunny. It's all sunny in paradise because they put a game I like in Game Pass. No, I want Xbox to be around. I want to be able to access my games for generations to come. The same way I want PlayStation to be around, the same way I want Switch to be around. Because me as a gamer, I only benefit from them three competing. Once one or two of them leave and it's only one left, it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell. So I need Xbox to compete. I need Xbox to. I personally want Xbox to go exclusive, and this is gonna be a hot take, but I don't. I'm hot take narrow. I don't give a damn. I'm me. With Xbox bringing a PC storefront to Xbox, I now want Xbox to stop putting their games on PC. And I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people, but it was a time where you could only play fucking Halo and could only play Gears of War on the Xbox. Period. If they go back to that, how are we losing as Xbox console gamers? If we get PC storefront and everything is only on Xbox, like the next Halo 7, right? It's only on Xbox. You can't buy it on the PC storefront. You can't buy it on PlayStation. You can only buy it on the next gen Xbox. To me, that's a fucking flex. That is a reason to go buy your console. I need when these consoles get that expensive, $1,000, potentially $1,200. I tip my hat to Nintendo. Keep your games only on Switch. I tip my hat to PlayStation. Give them the live service games, but keep Wolverine and Cyrus only on your PlayStation. I'll tip my hat to Asha if she only keep the games on Xbox. But if she
It's always
don't,
going to be
if
on
the games
PC
go
because they're
everywhere,
marrying PC and Xbox together, with Xbox mode being announced to be coming to April to specific markets to test. So
I don't know.
they're always
That's
going to
cool, but
be Microsoft and Xbox are always going to be
I'm
joined
just
at the
gonna
hip.
be I'm gonna just be one of the guys. That's I
It
know, right?
just means,
LOL.
Nero, for
That's
you,
anti-consumer
what this
narrow.
means for you, though, Nero, is that you don't have to go buy a PC to play those games.
Yep. I don't need to be. I don't need to buy a PC to.
That's
That's
what
why
it
it's like
means for you.
even with my critiques with Xbox, it's like like I said, I'm not gonna not be there. I know my name is NextGenNero. I know I'm gonna be there to trade in my Series X or sell it to support this next gen Xbox. Whether it's 1,200, I might not get it right away, but I'm gonna be there to support it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be vocal about leading up to it, when we get there, after it. These consoles are getting too expensive to turn a blind eye, right?
Yeah.
When I got my Series S to start of this gen before I got my X for $299, yes, I would turn a blind eye to certain things. You damn right. But when the Series S is now 500, no, I'm not turning a blind eye to shit. When the Series X is fucking $800, $700, the PS5 is $600, $700. Like, no, bro, we gotta hold these people compatible. Accountable. And people say consoles should be dead by now. Let me see what bro say. Consoles should be dead by now. The only available launchers on PC, one cheaper for them to release. And yeah, it'd be a lot of
No,
talk about.
I don't agree with that statement.
Yeah, I don't agree. Consoles is thriving. People, and it's mostly PC players. They want this illusion that console gaming is dying. I guess because Xbox had a couple of rough generations, that means the entire console market is dying, which is fucking idiotic. And I don't know why people count Xbox out, because if they get the right leaders and the right mindset, the Wii U was a horrible fucking generation for
Nintendo.
Nintendo. They bounced back with the Switch, and it's now one of the best selling. It's probably gonna go down as the best selling console of all time. The PS3, Sony lost a lot of fucking money, almost went bankrupt, even though it ended up outselling the 360 in the long run. They lost a lot of fucking money. What did they do? They bounced back with the PS4. So if you got the right leaders and the right people in place that believe in the brand and believe in the history, they can bounce back, bro. It's never over until it's over. I feel like that's some bullshit. The Switch 2 is making history as we speak. The PlayStation is on track with the PS4, probably behind by like 1 million or 2 million by now, and that's without GTA 6 touching it. The series consoles are sitting at 30, something close, probably creeping up on 40 million right now. And that's what tariffs and everything like that. So it's like, I don't see console gaming going anywhere. It might evolve for the people who need it to evolve. Like, of course, Xbox is in a position to where they need to evolve because they lost the traditional race as in selling consoles the traditional way as Nintendo and PlayStation. So yes, they need to evolve. Sony and Nintendo just need to continue to elevate what their strategies are and iron it out. Like Sony, clean up your live service slop and get a better focus. You know, double down on the marathons and the hell divers of the world and get rid of the fucking four loops and the Concords. Just filter that out. Give your fans what they want. Microsoft, listen, Asha, listen. I'm giving her a fair chance, even though I be harsh. I mean, I don't know. I need these consoles to stick around. I'm excited for the next gen Xbox, and after watching Moore's Laws is dead, the next gen PlayStation and Xbox is gonna be fucking monsters. So I'm there.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm there day one. Maybe not day one. We'll see. Because I've got plans next year, so I need to manage my money.
I will say, if you end up getting this $1,000 fucking Xbox before this Nintendo Switch, I don't want to hear none of that Nintendo fan shit. That shit go out the window.
What are you talking about?
Because this Switch, I'm saying, if you go
I got
spend,
the Switches.
all I'm saying is you better get this fucking Switch too before you get that damn Xbox. All right. I need fucking friends in Mario Kart World. I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
All right?
True.
Where is everyone at? What is going on? Where is my Switch friends at? Where are you guys? Like,
you're in a very
Play it.
Xbox PC PlayStation community, because do you know for how long people like when we talk about topics, and if you look at our previous history, Nintendo's doing what Nintendo's doing type of situation, and then it just kind of moved on, and so they were never really part of the conversation. So now you're making them part of the conversation, but we're like,
we grow in this community because if people
we gotta grow
and
it.
talk
We
about
gotta grow
Xbox
the
and
Nintendo
PC every
community.
Saturday, look, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the day you think I'm only gonna talk about only PlayStation or only Xbox or I'll hang it up now and I hang up my podcasting mic right now and walk away. I'm not here to just because doing that is not beneficial to me as a consumer. It's not, because the moment PlayStation mess up, now I got to downplay their mishaps. Now I got to pretend like Concord wasn't a big fucking waste of time and money because I love PlayStation. Now I got to pretend like I'm not hurt about Tango being closed down. Now I got to pretend like I'm not hurt about Nintendo being wishy-washy on these Switch 2 upgrades. 1 minute it's $20, Mario Wonder. Then it's $10. Then it's $5. Like, no, bro. When you got to be honest with yourself. Before you can be honest with these companies, you got to be honest with yourself, man. Blind loyalty to any of these corporations is not good for no gamer.
I don't know what the Xbox mode is going to be. I think you're still going to get a PC heavily framed sort of experience with them marrying the two there. But very, very interesting around that. Yeah, no need for an Xbox. I think there always will be, to some degree at the moment. But it would be interesting. No need for a PC, though, is what Xbox gamers are going to say. So from a PC gamer's perspective, yeah, exactly. And I feel like there's an argument to be had for both sides. Some people are just only look at it from one perspective, and they're like, I don't understand why you would. And it's like, well, to us, I prefer the console experience. I mean, I love building PCs, so obviously I'm going to do both. But I still inherently will have it. At some point. But what was I saying? I don't even remember. I just look at this and I go, I think the biggest thing for Xbox delivering on this product where they're marrying both the PC experience and the console experience, so they've got to hit UI right for us console gamers. But like, if you look at the way GPUs have been kind of going and the way that console systems have been going, like building in the frame rate generation, which is already on current GPUs, and putting that in there so that if someone is designing a game and they choose to enable frame rate generation, it's much easier to port to console because console has that same architecture in it. And so this is what I'm thinking of why they're wanting to do this PC Xbox, in order to allow that and allow those console gamers to not need to buy a PC, but not be disadvantaged by the fact that they've chosen to game on console and the developers don't usually spend the extra time maybe porting to the console. And so this is hopefully going to bridge that gap, and we'll get more games coming into Xbox's ecosystem as a result, because it's the PC ecosystem. And so I feel like that's kind of what they're going for. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
I will say I am
I'm
extremely
excited.
excited for it. I'm excited for. I know it might sound corny to some people. When it comes to the big three, anything Nintendo, Xbox, or PlayStation do, even on the generations where I set out, like I just got into the PS5 generation, 2 years ago when the Pro dropped, because I didn't feel the need to get in right away. They didn't have enough games that enticed me. The hardware, in my opinion, was lackluster. What else? I just got into. I skipped the entire Switch One generation, but I could always tip my hat to the cool shit that was being done and innovated along the way. So when it comes to these consoles, I'm all fucking in. Whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, and I'm excited to see the evolution of these next consoles. And if Xbox evolution is them evolving from a traditional console, that's fine. I still got PlayStation for my traditional console experience, and I still have my Nintendo for my traditional console experience. So Xbox elevating and trying something different, I'm not against it.
Yeah.
I do like hearing the Xbox fans' perspectives. Now, the people that don't care about the brand, of course, they're going to gloom and doom all day. It's important to ignore those bozos.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, and that's what I think. Some of our community need to hear some of us Xbox gamers actually say we're excited about it, because there's a lot of different conversations happening online at the moment, and I'm happy with what I'm hearing about it. There are some great buzzwords there. It's now just trust but verify, and I think that's going to be my big thing moving forward for this year, is trust but verify. So I trust enough about what they're saying to have an idea of where I think they're going to go, like where this is going to go, and that's my big thing of like I can kind of see where it's going to go, if they do what they say they're going to do. But they have to verify that. They have to do that through actions and actually go ahead and do those changes. And then that is going to get more people on board with where Xbox is going. And if we're talking about this over the next however long, because I don't know when the console's actually going to launch, but it's going to build a lot of hype for people who've lost faith in the brand. It's going to start those conversations. And you're always going to have detractors around that, and then you need that, a little bit of that. But some of the detractors that you're going to hear about they're just trash. They're doing it for the sake of doing it. But the ones that are actually hauling things out and going, hey, this is what I think it should be, and da-da-da-da-da, those detractors, you should be listening out. You need to hear it from both sides of the argument in this space, and
Definitely.
we're going to deliver that. We're going to deliver that here.
Sanchez, you got to get off those. You got to get off those console war channels that just put out nonsense.
We all know what would happen if they did that.
Articles, yeah. Until it's factual articles, we talking about PlayStation, dude. We better hope Rockstar don't make GTA 6 100. Like I think.
Do you know what? People are gonna complain. Like if this actually was
still
news, this is what would happen, Nero. If this was announced that PlayStation is definitely going to make games $100, blood in the streets, right? People would be crying. If this wasn't announced, and only in the sense of if GTA announced that they were releasing the base game at $100, do you know how many people would be like crying about it? Not enough, because I'd still be buying it at $100.
Yep, and it'll be the best-selling game ever at $100.
For $100. That's the reality we live in. Like if PlayStation did it or Xbox did it, they'll fucking you'd be slaughtered. But GTA does it, fine. People are like, oh, it's probably worth it. Give it a pass. I mean, there will be detractors, and I'll be one of them, because I don't think any game is worth $100 as a base price. Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, we're going to be talking about, I guess, Project Helix moving in for the rest of however long till it launches.
And
we're going to, yeah. So, like, if you want to be here to hear our thoughts on what's going on in that space, because we are excited for it, hang around. I'm just super. That's why I'm wearing this today. Not because I Xbox, but
Did you guys? I was looking online on YouTube earlier today to try to find a proper version of Jason Ronald's talk, and I couldn't find any official one. The only one I found was day one, or
Mhm.
Xbox era. Like I was like, why don't they have their own proper like clean up version where I could see the slides properly?
Recording.
It was
Yeah.
weird. Oh, and I couldn't hear him very well because it was like a microphone inside of a microphone.
Oh
I
no,
was
because he wasn't. Sorry, he wasn't mic'd up. They had like a mic on this middle section, a mic down there, a mic like they had mic spaced out, so he would walk between as he was walking,
noticed that.
and each mic would pick him up. So that's where you were hearing the audio shit. And I was like, why is he not actually mic'd up so that there is no horrible audio? Because if we're noticing on a recording like that, I guarantee you the people in the room are noticing it too.
Yeah, I just didn't get why. Like, I even went to Xbox's YouTube channel. I was like, maybe they have an official video of it or IGN. No one had anything.
Nope, no one had anything.
It's
But
strange.
I watched this and it was only day one, so
Yeah, that's the only version I could find that has the whole thing, and
it
the
was
angle isn't the best.
it was really interesting. I really enjoyed his talk, and he's definitely passionate about what they're doing around there, and I'm excited because there hasn't been a lot of work done on DirectX in a very long time. I feel like enough around enriching it and making it more user friendly for developers. So it's kind of just been sitting there doing nothing. And now we're hearing some positive improvements around DirectX and what's been built into that. So, but yeah, if you haven't watched Jonathan Ronald's talk for day one, highly recommend if you're interested around what's going on. If you have that, if you can sit there for like 20 minutes, I feel like it was 25 minutes maybe.
About half an hour.
Huh?
It's like half an hour ish. I watched just about
30 minutes, sorry.
I
I
watched
was
just
like,
about-
I don't remember how long it was, but I knew it was like above 20. All right. Well, if it was about 30 minutes, then go for it. You can always just, if you need to, just, and I don't promote this because, AI, but you could always get the transcript and get AI to do a summary for you. Is it somewhere online? There'll be a summary somewhere online. But it was really interesting. I'm excited for Xbox mode on PC to see what that is. Curious. I'm curious. That's what it is. I'm just curious. I want to know what they're doing more there. And I'm curious about Project Helix.
Yeah, I just posted a link to day one's video.
Oh, wicked. Thank you. Thank you. Nero, was there anything else we wanted to?
Nah, it's been an absolutely fantastic show. Tegan, man, lovely to have you.
Yeah,
Awesome
thanks.
guy, man. Love your
Hey,
conversations.
have me back, please.
For sure, man.
Here, I'm
Anytime
whoring
you want to
myself
come
out.
on, man.
I've decided
Anytime you want to come on, man,
2026.
you're more than welcome.
This is the year. This is the year where I'm going to whore myself out to anyone who wants to have a backup host. Anyone in the chat who wants to have a new show, holla at me. Or if you want to be on my show, that'd be great. I do a show every Saturday, like 12:30 p.m., which is whatever your time. I don't know, but
Wait, are you what time zone are you in?
Mountain Time in Alberta.
Mountain time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know what that is,
Okay.
but yeah.
I feel like
anyone
we're in a
who's
very
looking for a host, a backup host, a pretty face just to sit there in the corner, I'm your man.
For sure, man. Like I said, you always got a invitation on this show, and that goes for anybody in the community. If you ever free on a Saturday night and you want to come up here and argue my takes, Panda takes, Tegan whenever he's here, or Lyric whenever he's here, hey, come on up, man. It's just, I'm always willing to have a good dialogue with the community for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I know everybody don't agree with my takes, but that's why I'm me, and that's why you. We're human. We're not all supposed to be. I don't want an echo chamber. I don't want that.
No.
I don't want to come on here and everything I say, Panda, just glaze it off, or whatever Panda say. I'm just in a complete agreement. Oh yeah, Panda, you're so fucking right. Like no, yeah. I don't want that. That's corny. If you want that, trust me, there's plenty of Xbox dick riders or PlayStation pogo jumpers up and down out there. You can go subscribe to their channels and podcasts. But over here, man, we're gonna keep it real. We're gonna keep it real with you guys. We're gonna keep it real with each other. Whether that means we agree with each other or disagree.
Do you know what I'm gonna say, Nero? Is this? I'm so glad you're on Nintendo now.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it here, yo. I love it here.
I've been like loving it forever, and no one I associate with in our gaming community generally plays on Nintendo, so it's nice to have.
I'm gonna be honest, Panda. Like they the most comfortable I feel with, just as like just their outlook on gaming and how they cherish their IPs and everything like that. I'm the most comfortable with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
If Halo was a Nintendo IP, they would never handle it and fumble it the way
Yep.
Halo is being treated, man. Don't even get me started. That the show would be another 30 minutes. We're not going to do that. So
No, we're not.
it's been real. The very last thing I want to say, because I've seen some prominent people talk about it in the community, and I love when I see real Xbox people say this, because when I say shit, it's just, oh, I'm grifting or I'm being a hater of Xbox. But when real people who cut their Xbox on every single day say this shit, I love it and I like to showcase it. Copilot AI is coming to Xbox Series X and S consoles later this year.
Oh,
That's
wait.
fine. I have no problem with that. If you bring in AI assistants, I mean, I'm pretty sure PlayStation gonna have one eventually. It is what it is, right? I'm not gonna cry about that. My only beef is there's so many things you can improve. I'm looking at the DVR system, the capture system. I would love to see that improved in an update. To me, that is more important than Copilot coming. If I could hop in a party with Panda, wait 30 minutes for a Halo Infinite queue because the servers are dead on her side of the world, and get in the game, and I can get all me and Panda banter back and forth, or audio or laughter, dude, that'd be awesome. I can save an hour of me and Panda just talking,
Yeah.
edit it up, and put it on the channel for you guys to enjoy. But
Yeah.
Xbox don't want to improve that capture system, so
Yep.
hopefully with the next gen, you'll see.
Well,
I
it'll be more of
believe
a
in 'em.
PC, so hopefully
Yeah.
there'll be something that we can pull across from Windows side.
Aim down sights. What are you gonna play after this? After you guys are done the show, what are you gonna play? If
Diablo
anything,
Probably gonna
4.
be
playing what?
Diablo 4.
Oh,
you gotta make me install it. I was trying to hold
like
off
that.
until the
It's a good game.
update. It
Yeah.
is.
I like Diablo 4, but Immortal is almost like barely any different. It's like basically
Mobile game.
Diablo 4 looks better, and it's basically that game without like all the monetization of Immortal. I'm
I
surprised
mean,
how
the
good Immortal is.
monetization
Like,
in Diablo 4 I find is egregious, but yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
the greediness is getting over
I don't buy
too much in all
anything.
games. All games
It's
nowadays.
so greedy.
So, thanks for having me, guys.
Great
Really
show,
cool.
man,
Thank
for
you. But where
sure.
can
Thanks for
everyone
being
find
here.
you? So you do a show Saturday night. What's it called? Where's your page, your channel, all of that jazz? Haul yourself out. Come on.
Well, hello there. I'm the game adaptation newscast. And here's a link to my channel for anyone who hasn't been there yet. But yeah, my channel is all about game adaptations, not so much video games themselves, but sometimes it's hard to find enough news to talk about for game adaptations. But new Mario trailer just came out and it looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to be a lot more adult and grown up than the first movie, and it might actually be funnier. And I
Mhm.
actually just posted a video like earlier today of where I was watching the trailer and then I noticed there's a shot in it that's almost exactly like a shot from The Revenant with Leo DiCaprio.
Ooh.
So I just put up a video comparing the shots and they're pretty bang on. So I'm like, is Mario being influenced by Revenant? But it's my
Game of
most recent
Thrones.
video if you want to watch it. And well, I can just post it obviously. Like I'm
Definitely
right here.
subscribe to the homie, man. Really good content. I got a habit of watching my homies' videos, but I might not always comment because I'm gonna be honest. I put a lot of stuff on in the background if I'm cleaning, if I'm cooking, especially Umbra. I have a really bad problem of watching Umbra and demo podcasts,
Yeah,
but
bad.
never leaving a
Never
comment
say
or
anything.
anything, yo. Like,
You know what?
never say
Like,
anything.
I am also the same because I'm like, I've got shit to do, so I'll put that on in the background so I can do two things at once.
Yep.
To listen to
I'm
a
sure there's
great,
plenty of people
great
that do it to us
podcast.
as well, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ray is on like right now. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go into his show, but like just to be there, not even gonna say anything. But Ray is like live right now.
Yes,
Shout
So
out Ray Ray, man. That guy is
yeah,
hilarious. So,
he's the man.
sure.
He helped me. He helped me a lot. So he's
he's a
awesome.
good dude. He's a good dude.
All right.
All right.
We're good?
Well, we're gonna head out. I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend, and
Definitely.
enjoy some downtime, play some video games. Yeah, I feel like that's it. We'll see you next week.
All
Am I
righty.
gonna
Bye.
be here
Guys,
next
later.
week? When do you guys want me on again?
I don't
You
even
guys
know what
know?
next week looks like yet, but
Yeah.
Well, I'm your
you're
backup.
asking a stone person who has done nothing.
I'm becoming. I'm gonna become anyone's backup. Anyone needs a backup, message me on.
That's
Discord.
perfect because me and Panda are highly unprofessional. I'm highly unprofessional, man. Life just be lifing sometimes, man. I be telling
Yeah.
Panda too because I don't like not to be unprofessional, but bro, Panda worked hard. When Retro was here, he worked hard. Lyric worked hard as fuck. I'm sure Tegan,
You do the topics,
like
man.
I don't work hard.
everybody, we all work hard, yo. I don't want anybody feeling bad for even just gaming though. You know, even this right here, it's hard work coming here on a Saturday night
I
and
share my Discord.
dedicating your time. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yeah.
I just don't want none of us ever to feel bad or guilty if we got to postpone the podcast for the week. And I hope the audience understand, man, because life be lifing, man. You know, if Panda, let's say next week, if Panda have a lot of drinks with her sister on a Friday night, she should be able to be like, "Hey, I'm hungover, Nero. We might have to postpone the podcast." That's okay. That's just how I look at it, because life be lifing, man. You
Yeah.
know, that's just I got an open view, so I just don't want anybody. Panda don't ever feel, even Lyric, and so I know they would if they could be here right now, they would. But life is life, man. It's don't ever feel like we got it. We here. When we can be here, we here for you guys. And if not, Panda probably kidnap me, beat me, and I gotta heal up and then come back.
Yeah. Domestic violence within our no. Hell no.
Alrighty, guys.
We got cancelled tonight, guys. Anyway. Okay. Everybody stay safe. Have a really, really good night or day, whatever time it is around where you're watching from. We're gonna close out the show. We will see you next week. I will be here next week.
I will too.
Yeah. And we'll have another good time.
Just sitting
Hopefully
here
there's some really
waiting.
good news.
Actually, I
Tegan will more than likely be here too for sure.
I have the link. I actually have the link to your thing now, so I can just go in there anytime. You just pop in. You're like, "Oh, Tim. I mean, Tegan, you're still there." He's like, "Yeah, I've been there all week. I had the link."
Thank you, Sanchez. Thank you. Fuck you. Thank you to Yogi.
Hey, Sanchez, love you, brother. I love our
and
back and forth banter, man.
Melly Go. I don't know how to say your name. Thank you to Spartan and just everyone who rocked up and said hi and who was going to watch after the show. We appreciate all of you so much.
Definitely.
So yeah, thank you everybody. We're gonna close out the show. Bye guys.
See you later, guys. Thanks a lot.
Later.